EBERRON. Last time on EBERRON, the party continued to travel across the Blackcaps. They fought some monsters, and then they ran into the banana folk, who teleported towards them in the midst of their rest and attacked them with fists and the like. They said, "Oh God, oh fuck, oh my God, oh my God, oh fuck," a couple of times. Ran around in circles. Got slapped around a bunch. They killed one. And then they, Jane got punched out of her soul. And out of time. And then they initiated, Battle Plan Omicron. And dove off the cliff to their deaths.
Alright, good night, guys.
We pick up in hell.
We pick up in hell. This is my segue into Descent into Avernus. They managed to feather fall their way down, as was the plan, with an unconscious Dirk. Although I think somebody got him up in the air. Yeah, somebody gave him a potion or something. But, managed to land after thwarting the efforts of the pursuing Gith to follow them with Featherfall, with 1 counterspell, 2 counterspell, freight train into the wall, splat. That was weird. Mm-hmm. And then they landed daintily upon the ground and are ready to slumbar.
Cucumber.
And while it appeared at first that by descending they had gone massively, massively out of their way, somebody pointed out that they could just fly right back up to the top and, yeah, it would work.
I say we climb. Oh, are we in the space? I say we are. Okay, I think so.
Yeah, you're good.
I turn and I point at the large red spot on the side of the cliff. I say, "Why did he explode?"
I think that was our good friend Hyro over here.
Hyro, who has been sitting there, sort of cross-legged on the rock, fiddling with his lute since you guys landed. Looks over with a look of befuddlement and says, "I thought that was something you did."
Excusez-moi? Invisible man, kicking so hard, turn into paste, not you.
You're excused. You said excused.
He sort of like raises up his relatively thin arm and just sort of like wobbles it. No, it was.
I thought you were on some like hidden monk type stuff. Like, oh, you look like that, but then you can eviscerate someone's skull. No, that's not.
That Gith traveled like 40 feet. That is not monk shit.
Peppy
That
just
was
sort of
a
like
magical thing.
Peppy just sort of like sits down on a stump nearby, and is just looking like, huh,
He's stumped.
huh, just
That
like.
just did that.
Like almost like scared, stumped. Like, what the fuck was that?
I
Because
turned
he
to
just
look.
watched a man turn into paste in front of him, and it wasn't any of him.
His
turned to
torso
look-
just did that.
I was.
Yeah.
He sneezed.
I turned to look at Chicken as he flies down on my shoulder.
Chicken, is that you?
Gronko.
Oh, wait, it is over. Chicken, stop saying Gronko.
Ground.
He's corrupting the dog.
Dirk, why'd you just say Grunko?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who is
That was the
corrupting the
parrot.
Dirk? Dirk,
Peppy.
Yeah, Peppy's the dog.
He's the dog.
okay, I am going to do this.
And I hold out my camping ring.
Had we already set up camp?
I think we need to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we back? We're back up at our camp, right on the cliff.
I don't think you can right now. I don't think
Yeah,
James
no.
Oh,
got
you're
the
right.
juice.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, we don't. And our camp is up there, so yeah, we're just gonna go to bed here.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to sleep on these fun rocks for a little while.
But first, I'll say this: I'll sit down, troll style. Imagine for yourself what that looks like, and say,
Tonight, it is Hyro's turn to tell the bedtime story.
It's still the same night. Somebody already told a bedtime story.
Okay.
I immediately fall asleep.
All right. Everybody goes to bed. What were the Oh, it's
We're in the second watch.
right. All
I
right.
think.
The rest of that watch goes fine. You don't see anything.
Do we get killed in our watch?
Your third watch also goes uneventfully.
I would like to ask during the watch.
Yes.
Hyro,
See.
are you sure you didn't kill that guy?
I'm fairly certain.
Okay. Do you have any idea?
I'm not, I can't really say. It happened very quickly and, I didn't see any immediate point of contact. It just flew.
What if it is the daughters watching us?
If the daughters can do that, I wonder why they would have any need for an army.
Maybe they can only do it once per long rest.
Sure, we'll go with that. That's the operating theory.
Okay,
I'm starting
Hold
to
on.
turn Irish for some reason.
that is
You don't
normal.
turn Irish there, bud.
They,
It's because
They-
I tried to give him like a really light accent, but because of that, I'm barely doing it and it's turning into other things.
who are you talking about?
Shut up.
Okay, good night. Wait. We have to stay awake. It is the last watch. Oh. Good day then. Morning, I mean.
And I'll pass the next hour and a half by reorganizing my pot.
Very nice. There is much slumber, and then you awaken. Crisp, and bright, and unbananaed.
Good thing too.
On
Those guys.
the fucking 11th of Therendor.
They, they weren't very appealing. And Also,
Why do I still see KMS and call?
wait, there's more.
What do
I
you
thought
mean
it was
there's-
funnier for everybody to just remain completely stone silent and for nothing to happen.
I thought that was good too. Yeah.
See, we're kind of working together on this.
I mean, that's gonna be a stretch. That's okay.
A stretch, a
It's Stretch
banana
Johnson.
stretch.
Wait, aren't we just gonna fly up there? I thought that was the key. I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah, well, I think KMS
I thought we were
is
going to bed and flying back up
doing
because
something.
it's either that or like we do a bunch of weird shit that we don't know that's gonna get us there.
We'd have to
Nick,
climb
you-
the cliff or something.
You unmuted me as the second after I muted myself, so you muted me again. Banana stretch is like a banana split, but it's really not. It's kind of stretching it.
So is it just
you
a
could say
banana with a
that-
vanilla ice cream in it?
Yeah,
So
but
you
it's
could say that the banana stretch is not as appealing as the banana split.
yeah, you're exactly right. We should say appealing just the whole day until it yeah.
No.
Well, I don't have anything I need to do though before we fly. Unless you want to
Neither do
climb
I.
or do a power jump.
I don't think we wait for you to climb. I
Okay.
don't think it will work out well.
Well, make sure to stretch first.
But I'm sitting.
Actually, how high up is
Ooh.
how much flying will it take us to fly up the cliff? Are we gonna need multiple spells?
It's like 800 feet, so it'll take like. We'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a trivial amount of time with flight.
Okay, everyone flies
Oh
up.
wow, yeah.
Yep.
Everybody
Yeah,
flies
It's just
up,
easier.
which I think would probably only take. I mean, you could really just cast it on one guy, and he could just fly up and back like a dozen times, and it wouldn't be a huge deal.
Yeah, I did the
It
math.
takes some-
I think if it's one guy, it'll take a little bit too long. So I do take people. It takes 16 minutes.
Does some fly last
It's gonna
for
take
like an hour?
60 minutes?
16.
Oh, that's not that bad.
How long does fly last?
Unless they dash or part of it, in which case you can do it.
If somebody
Fly
wants,
is 10 minutes.
Oh.
So yeah.
if somebody wants to, yeah, it's gonna be Grondervotnak. If Grondervotnak wants to pop an exhaustion, you can do it in a single regular level flycast.
I'll just do two.
Okay.
Two spell
Alright,
slots.
whatever. Alright. You manage to reach the apex of the cliff again, where your tents are still laid out.
Are there any funny animals? Are there any animals here at all? Besides the lizards, I mean?
Not really. I mean, as far as wildlife goes, the Blackcaps is not exactly bustling.
Okay. So there's not, like, a drake sleeping on my bed.
Fortunately,
Right.
there is not.
Okay. Vacuum up the camp into our space bags. And on we go.
We walk.
Yeah.
With a well-fed die.
Yes.
What does Wellfed do again?
I think everybody has that except for Jane, because I think she burned hers during the fight, but it is what it is.
That would have been the one from last time, so these are all new ones.
Oh, did you do one the day before?
Yeah, this last night I did it, and I managed to succeed on one check, so yeah.
Oh, alright. Well, Jane still has a well-fed die, I guess.
What is the
It's-
Wellfed die again? Is it a 1d4?
You can add 1d6 to a check, attack, or save.
Cool, got it. 20.
Yeah.
Towards-
So, where you had left off, you were just at the edge of the plunging cliffs, coming upon that slow, gradual slope towards the Kyrrilspire, blanketed by these unnatural, low-lying storm clouds, the Stormbarrens, as you were led to believe. And following these sort of long, winding rock sort of pathways down onto this slope, you pass from these high, sort of dry, hot cliffs into an atmosphere of decidedly greater moisture. Walking into, passing onto the slopes of the Stormbarrens, you're immediately hit with this wave of humidity, like hitting a brick wall of it. Still unnaturally hot, but now sticky and moist. The air is thick and heavy, and overhead you can just see the knitting together of hundreds and hundreds of these bizarrely low storm clouds, which occasionally discharge little spits of rain where you're standing onto this barren rock shelf that extends upwards. You swear, looking up at an angle, if it weren't for the occasional rock sort of spire or jutting little ridge line, you would be able to see for a mile or so ahead. It is barren here, and the terrain, while still sort of crooked and broken, is far less treacherous.
Okay.
As you begin to walk, you can hear the rumbling up above, see the distant flash of lightning, and the skies open up, and you are treated to a hot rain as you continue to walk.
Like hot? Like the
How
water
hot?
is hot?
It's like it's a warm rain. It's not
Okay,
like it's
okay.
not literally.
I thought you were like, yeah,
no.
it fucking hurts.
It's a thunderstorm in Florida in the
Okay.
summer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, humid and
Yeah.
just warm and hot.
It's not scalding rain. Not yet. So, as you traverse the Stormbarrens, let me get a lick from you.
A what?
Let me get a lick from you.
We're starting off stronger with a 1.
Uno.
Uh-oh. I've summoned the cock beast.
I can't find my notes. Hold on. Oh, come on, bitch. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. As you are walking, you see some more of those flashes up in the sky. You can see off not far from where you're standing, maybe 30, 40 yards, a lightning bolt just strike, sending rock and stone and dust just scattering into the air, sort of splattering into this blackish mud from the rain. Off to the other side, maybe about 30 yards or so, another one. And all at once the sky is filled with spears of light, as out of nowhere, completely unnaturally, lightning just strikes down like Zeus is just fucking spiking those bitches at you. I'm gonna need dexterity saves, so you don't get zipped.
Who's throwing these?
Zeus.
Nobody, it's lightning.
God.
Yeah, it's just coming out of the sky.
Got it.
Jesus. Those are both high numbers.
Is doing it.
Jesus. This isn't in your portfolio. You're gonna get sued.
I think the lightning bolt I could probably try to shield master. I mean, I can just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at these numbers.
Can Vothnak and Jane roll with disadvantage because they're the tallest?
No.
Oh, because I'm a lightning rod.
You're a lightning rod.
I'm
Can I
sorry, my
ro-
phone rang. Well,
Dex saves, lightning strikes.
sure.
Only if Jane's wearing a metal hat.
Jane, as we all know, is wearing a conquistador helmet.
She will be murdered soon.
I think my dex +3, so that's a 10.
Neat.
Mhm.
Let's see here. That's not a D10, but fuck it, it'll do it. So, as the lightning strikes, filling the air with light, this static charge surrounding all of you, Peppy, Grand, and Vothnak manage to evade it to an extent. Or not, yeah. Dirk and Jane, they get struck by fucking lightning. So those of you who passed are going to take half. Those of you who succeeded are going to take full. Nice round number here. Peppy, Grand, and Vothnak are going to take 10 points of lightning damage. Jane and Peppy take 20.
Wait, did I or did I
Jane
not
and
pass?
Dirk. Jane and Dirk.
You passed. So you
Or Jane and Dirk. What did I
Although
say?
Dirk has an
So eager to hit me with more
right?
damage, Nick.
I don't know why I
yeah,
keep doing
evasion,
that.
half it, so I'm doing 10.
Okay, so you take 10. So only Jane takes 20. Sorry.
Can I shield master to take none?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
So you throw up the shields at the last second, and the lightning just sort of cascades around it. It looks really cool.
Well, level 9 still, correct?
Yeah, you just leveled up. Like, really,
I was just, I
Still.
don't fucking remember when
like
Yeah.
just happened. You greased
Yeah, I
ass.
believe you, I just don't fucking remember.
So, those of Dirk and Jane who got hit, you smell this scent of ozone in the air. Everybody smells it, but that ozone smell that lightning causes, you guys smell it powerfully and can feel it almost sort of settling into your like clothes, into your skin.
I prestidigitated off.
It's in there pretty good.
It's not coming off.
They smell better, but there's like this sort of like almost like scent and static sort of buzz around them at the moment.
Oh, they're statically charged. They're static shock.
Whoa. I touch the Peppy. Does he get shocked?
He's not statically charged.
No, he's not charged at all.
But I am.
No,
Okay. Oh, I got hit, but
Okay.
you got
We
clipped.
say-
You didn't get the full brunt.
Yeah.
okay. Then
Jane and Dirk are statically charged.
I touch Dirk.
You feel a little tingle.
Okay. You are now.
Buckneck's hair stand on end.
Yeah, your socks feel weird.
Ooh. I didn't even know I had socks.
Yeah, you're wearing big knee highs.
We gotta.
Yeah,
Be careful.
I was
Jane and Dirk
thinking
have
just like dad socks with sandals.
Yeah. Well, Jane and Dirk have
So that happens.
$2 now, so doesn't matter.
Okay.
But you continue to venture north towards the Kyrrilspire. It's a constant ascent. The entirety of the Stormbarrens is at like a low grade angle. And it's not particularly strenuous of an angle, but over time, over the hours, this constant steady incline starting to take a toll on you. You can start to feel the wear setting in. You can feel it in your calves, you know. But you're continuing on. Now, at this point, probably pretty well soaked to the bone from the extensive rain. Mercifully, it's warm enough that nothing particularly dangerous is setting in with the amount of water, but you're definitely feeling it. You're definitely sort of plastered down by this constant humid rainfall. And you can see more of those lightning strikes in the distance, which cause you to jolt every time you see them, because at any moment, another one of these massive lightning strike bonanzas might foist itself upon you. Give me another 6. Ooh, my arm. Holy shit. Ooh, it feels weird.
Give us a set.
Oh. Having a heart attack. It's the other arm.
Nice.
It's the other arm
You
that
got
does
the
the heart
left
attack.
arm. The left arm funk.
No, my right arm feels weird. Got a cramp.
You all. Hyro, it's your turn to roll a d6.
Fuck you.
I can't do it. I just did.
1.
Roll again. We just did that.
1.
Roll. Okay, somebody else roll. Fuck this asshole.
4.
Alright.
Oh, that's fine.
Look, I rolled 2 1s in a row, man. What do you want?
Added to make it 2. There you go.
Ooh, another environmental one. That's nice. No fight.
I hate the environment.
You'll like Alabama.
No, wait, I cut that one because it was stupid.
5. Just make it 5.
That's right, we're doing this one. Alright. Let's see. What's a, fuck it, this one will do, I guess. Turn off dynamic lighting, I don't need that. Because it's the daytime. As you guys are walking, you suddenly hear a curious sound. That's it, I'm done. No. Sorry, I can't find the thing that I want to grab. There you are, you stupid bitch. Oh shit, can I get that too? Sorry, give me a sec. Hell yeah. Sorry. This is why I gotta stop using tables and shit, because it takes me a little longer to actually get things going. There we go. Okay. You hear a rumbling sound, and you think, more thunder. That's par for the course. But then you realize that rumbling sound is not coming from above, it is coming from below.
It's actually Dirk's
And you
stomach.
think,
He's hungry.
that's probably not good.
Mole people.
When all of a sudden, the rock and dirt explodes upwards around you. And emerging forth roaring and scrabbling its huge iron-like claws on the ground. You see two huge armored creatures. Almost look with like almost sort of like a pointed beak-like face.
Oh no.
And they attack you.
The owlbears?
Was this environmental?
No, I double-checked and I had changed it.
I'm gonna kill him.
Because I didn't like the one that was there
What?
before. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I'll roll initiative!
Kill.
I did.
They attack.
Oh hey, I can do my new macro.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh wait, have I updated this? There we go. Okay.
Alright.
Fun fact, if you have control over a token, you can set a macro so that if you select that token and then click that macro to roll initiative and then put that initiative in the initiative order automatically. It's true.
It's crazy, dude.
We did it once. A couple
Yeah.
of times.
Many times in the past, in the long,
Many times.
many such cases. I have the highest initiative. You wouldn't
Criminal
kill me. And dexterity is off the chart. Oh fuck! Animated rain.
Yeah!
Woo! Look at that!
Yeah!
Yeah, baby!
I couldn't figure out how to get it above the tokens. I was checking that old battle map I did where I put the fog on it for the Marlin fight, and I think I got the fog over the tokens at a certain point. I couldn't figure it out again. So, but there's rain.
Cool though.
Right. So. Oh, right. Yeah, I gotta give you control.
Power.
I mean, not control. You know what I mean.
Ooh,
There you go.
that rain effect.
11 is my number.
They're
20
bullets.
is my
Or
number.
bullets. Or I don't know how you
Oh,
say
yeah.
it.
Bullets!
Boulet. I don't know.
Boulet.
I don't speak French.
I'm afraid I cannot speak that language.
Worm!
Worm.
Big worm!
You know, it's really funny that Hyro is a skeleton and on fire.
It's just the one I've been grabbing for him.
It is very
It's
good.
right near the top over here, so whatever.
I think you should be able to use the draw tool and then give it HP and AC and stuff.
What?
Alas. I think that if I draw a funny shape, you should be able to give it stats, but you can't. You can't give it HP.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Wahoo.
All right. As you stand here in the midst of these rainstorm and these beasts burst forth from the ground, hungering for your damp flesh, we begin a battle. Let's do this one.
Pew!
So, as they burst forth, this one's actually, yeah, they're like there. That's correct. Dirk, you're up first. Uh-oh, monsters.
Oh, monsters! Oh no!
Real monsters, as one would
Ah!
say.
It's a real monster. I did say it. Excusey. And I'm gonna shoot that guy. Or actually, I'm gonna shoot that guy. He's closer.
Oh wait, do I have to contest roll?
No, I can walk through friendly space.
Oh yeah, no, he's talking about that. Yeah, just roll. Sorry.
Yeah. 10.
All right, well, you're staying right where you are.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm going to roll to hit that dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's a... What's my plus to hit? Is it 6 or... No, it's 7 now because I leveled up. 16.
16 you staked. Sorry, 16 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you throw this little dagger and it just ping off of that hard metallic carapace.
Okay. That one's 14, so I miss.
Ping, ping.
Again.
Feels like coming home. Well, any other wastes of our time you want to do, Dirk?
God damn. Who let him go first?
God damn it.
Wow.
I hate this fucking green idiot.
I think we just figured if he goes first, we could just get him out of the way and then just fight again.
Peppy.
All right.
That's actually what is occurring.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Dirk
Ooh,
props his
these
feet up on the
guys-
wall and lies
These guys
upside down.
probably aren't very wise, are they?
Well,
Hard to say.
they're actually very smart. Well read. And also,
I was wondering if I hypnotic pattern one of them, we can just gang up on one.
yeah, fuck them up, kill them big time.
Okay, I'm going to do that on this one. I'm going to cast hypnotic pattern over him.
Very well. What am I beating?
17.
Is there a funny pattern in your hypnotic pattern? Little,
It's a bunch of pinwheels.
It's a flat +0 to their wisdom. Which means that he fails. You throw up the hypnotic pattern, and the beast looks up at it and just goes, and sort of sits back on its haunches and looks up at it like a trained dog.
All right, that guy's going to be, you know, dopey for a while. So let's focus on this one.
Okay.
I go over here. Actually, no, here, next to Hyro. That's my turn.
All right. Jin.
Okay, I'm going to shoot the other one
Very well.
with a magic missile for 14.
All right. Brrrt. The 14 damage goes into the monster. It hurts. It goes.
Cool, that's my turn.
Sick. Always like a good Jane turn. They're quick. It is now the turn of the one that can move. That's fun. It's probably just gonna run at the person who just shot it, so it's running at Jane.
Yeah. Probably not. Yeah.
Oh, magnificent. I forgot it could do this. It's going to run a little bit, and then as you see it gets to about here, you see it just leap into the air.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay. He's gonna belly flop us.
And then just crash down on top of all three of you.
Oh, okay.
And then just sort of like roll back into place. But it does land on all three of you, so I need Grond and Vothnak and Jane to make either dex or strength saves.
Strength save for me. That's a low number. 15.
Cool. If I dex save, can I...
Oh, actually, he pushes everybody. That's how it works. Just completely knocks you apart like bowling pins.
Oh, owie.
15, 16. What did you,
25.
24. Jesus. Yeah, that'll do. So Vothnak is the only one who fails. Everybody else succeeds. No. So while you guys are while Grond and Jane are sort of like shoved backwards by it landing, sort of skidding and staying on your feet, Vothnak just flops onto the ground, is prone.
Oh.
That's the unconscious thing. There's no need to actually put a thing. I'll just put it aside. Yeah, there we go. You're gonna take a little bit of damage now. Everybody is.
That's okay. That's normal.
So, Vothnak, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage and 12 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
As it lands on top of you with its claws just sort of windmilling.
Oh, I protect my chef hat.
Jane and Grand both take 7 points of bludgeoning and 6 points of slashing. As it lands in that space. And then I think it's gonna bite the guy on the ground. Because Vothnak has fallen prone, so it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I will attempt to resist as represented by my AC.
Okay.
I said,
Half was 7 and 6?
yeah.
Yeah, 7 and 6.
For heavy armor, does it reduce both? Is there different types of damage or just one?
It's slashing and bludgeoning. I don't know what your thing does.
There'd be two different sources,
These
right?
bludgeoning
It's technically the
piercing-
same source, so I would say just knock 3 off of it.
Okay.
It does hit Vothnak. It's okay, he's got lots of health. He'll be fine.
I have so many health, it's crazy.
Oh my god, I never get to use this die.
D7.
Yeah, that's the one. Feel like a barbarian. Don't feel like a barbarian anymore. I feel like a murderer. What's that go up to? Jesus Christ, that's high. Plus. Jesus fuck. It lashes down and just chomps as hard as it physically possibly can onto the body of Vothnak. This massive, massive alligator-like snap, just with those huge metal teeth. You take 38 points of slashing damage.
A lesser man would explode.
It was a really high roll. That was unusually high.
I'm gonna go.
You mean like
Oh,
Peppy?
Be a lesser man?
Pepe's a smaller man, he's not lesser. He would explode though.
That would have killed Peppy instantly.
I go, oh! Oh! Ow!
It just sort of pulls back. It just goes.
I go, oh.
Hyro disengages.
That's our guy.
It goes over there. Vothnak.
I go,
My pain grunts transform into roars of rage.
and I stand up. Can you flip me so I'm turning towards him?
You're not in control.
Can't do it myself. And
Now
I
you're
go,
facing each other.
I roar in his face, much like he did to me. I go, "Rrr, rrr," but loud. And
I swing Lognak. The strength of $100,000.
the first one is a 15 to hit.
Which misses.
The second one is a crit.
Yes, it is.
And you know, guess what? I remember this time. I have brutal critical, so I can
Yes,
roll
you
another D6, which is then doubled.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Nice.
Well, you know.
let's see. It's 5. That's doubles. That's 11, 22 plus
So 24.
20. Well, 22 plus.
Well, plus the 1 is
24.
so 24 because it's 1 to 2.
You can add them beforehand and then just double it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. 11, 2. Well, 11, 1.
Sure, so
2, 24.
nevertheless.
And then you add the bonuses, which is plus 7, so
31.
21.
Not quite as
I-
damaging as its bite, but close.
Yes.
You swing Lognak hard into the jaw of the beast, and it just its head just sort of swings to the side and makes this kind of noise. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
That certainly hurt.
That's my turn.
This guy is stunned, he can't do shit. Or entranced or incapacitated, whatever the fuck. Grand.
He's looking as pretty colors as his friend.
I slash at him with a gambage. 22.
Yeah.
Oops. Do that damage.
You strike at a beast, it hurts. Yeah, that hurts. I mean, hurts. Hits. Either way.
17 total.
You swing the axe twice into the or wait, are you using the No, you're using the axe, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Swing the axe twice, sort of avoiding that hard metal shell and trying to go for the slightly softer parts of its underbelly and sort of like around the underarms and just carving deep grooves into this beast, which is now starting to look quite a bit worse.
Good. There she is.
Dirk.
Okay, Dirk rolls off his wall perch. Boop. Boop. He's gonna stab him.
Thought you might.
Do I get advantage here or do I get it here?
You are flanking.
Dope.
No, you're not. No, you're not
Where
flanking
is?
there.
Where is flanking?
This would be flanking.
Cool, then I'm there. Well, I definitely needed that advantage because I rolled a natural 1,
Perfect.
and then I rolled a 12 plus 7, so that would be 19.
Hits.
Oh boy! That's... what is that, 66? Because I'm using my short sword? Yes. 66. Hooray!
Hooray.
Hold on, I have to get all my D6s. $17.
17.
Yeah.
A mighty stroke. A mighty strike, even, beneath the fleshy gullet of the beast. You can see it is now bleeding profusely. It is having difficulty keeping itself upright. It has, you are whipping its ass right now. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm good.
Bobby.
Yes. Let me take a look here. So I can't use my tried and true fireball because all my friends are around it.
No, you certainly can. Nothing's stopping
I mean,
you.
I can, but something tells you they're within a 30-foot. Yeah. Problem. So what I'm going to do. Let's see. What's not concentration that I can hit him with? What's the deck save? Deck save. Okay. I'm going to take a big ol' rock from here.
Oh, yeah?
And eat.
Yeah. And I'm going to throw it at him at 3rd level.
Alright.
Catapult.
That's me doing a dex, right?
Yep, deck save.
No.
So it doesn't save?
It does not save.
Okay, good. So that means
Ba-da-ba-ba. It
that's
didn't dodge
3,
it.
4, 5. Is that 5d8 then? Does it go up by a d8 each level I go up?
Yeah.
All right. 28.
Golly gee.
This thing, which I'd felt very confident jumping into the midst of you and taking a big bite there, is feeling really full of himself. All of a sudden, surrounded on all sides, getting battered this way and that, feeling the wounds pile up, starting to look around with a panic, just swivels its head in Peppy's direction in time for a huge rock to fly towards it and just crumple its head like the front of a sedan in a car crash.
Wait, did I kill it?
And it is fucking dead.
I'm on a fucking killing spree this trip. What the fuck?
Peppy loves to kill. Yep. Pre-cracked crab, folks.
All right, folks, we got about 30 seconds before that other one wakes up.
All right.
Are you intending to depart, or are you intending to, like, just lay into it?
Let's kill it for XP.
Let's not use the spell slots, cause
Yeah, we can just leave.
let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we can move 30 feet.
Yeah.
30 feet.
You'll
I'm just
you'll be able to get
every 6 cents.
you'll be able to get relatively good distance on it, and you gather that these things were hunting as a pair. And when it sees that the other one it was smashed to pieces, it might think, you know, maybe I'll find something else to eat.
Imagine seeing like a flashing light and then your best friend's skull is caved in 2 seconds later.
Imagine.
That's what he gets for watching the funny pictures while his friend got killed. I'm gonna grab a bunch of meat from his cracked.
Yeah, get the meat.
That's gonna
Ooh, the
gonna
brain
That's gonna take time,
that's
dude.
it's gonna wake up by the time you
Grab
know
a
it.
single chunk of
No,
brain because it's
I
already
mean-
exposed.
When I say I grab, I'm reaching in with one motion and pulling out whatever I have in my hand.
Make a survival check with disadvantage.
So I did a runaway regardless. I got a 12.
12?
Use your well-fed die.
I could, but
You pull off like a long stringy strip of gum,
very good.
like the gums.
Got paid in trident layers.
Yeah. And then you guys book ass away from this place and away from the other bullet. You did it. You won.
We did it, guys.
Woo!
It's good that we won and didn't lose.
It is good, isn't it? This is good, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay. But all seems relatively well as you continue to traverse onward. The hours continue to tick by. Where's my fucking... There it is. The hours continue to tick by. The sun passing its apex, beginning to descend lower and lower into the sky. The rain. At this point, you're just used to being soaked. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but it's ingrained into you at this point. The air, you're starting to adjust to the humidity, even though it makes drawing a breath feel like you're trying to swallow soup. But you advance closer and closer to what you can see just occasionally beyond those storm clouds, just occasionally illuminated by distant lightning, as that odd, tall, thin mountain, the Kyrrilspire, which just seems to ever so subtly shift whenever you feel like you're not looking at it. As you get nearer and nearer to where the Kyrrilspire is, you can feel the Stormbarrens starting to sort of reach a crest and begin to level out. A little bit more even, a little bit more flat. Or at least level. You figure, based on what you saw from the distances you observed from that cliff at the edge of the plunging cliffs, or the plunging valley, you can't be much further than maybe another few hours before you reach the precipice of chaos, the massive manifest zone that encircles the Kyrrilspire, and is its domain, so to speak, where your quarry lies. But as you get closer, those distant lightning strikes, distant thunder still really the only light and noise that is prevalent in this perpetual storm twilight. You start to hear some strange noises off to the... What direction would that be? East. What sounds like little explosions or sounds of combat.
I'm gonna regenerate.
And you hear a long, low roar, just... And see for a moment... I'd say Vodnak can see this with his million-mile eyes. You can see for a moment... You see, it's still relatively far off, a shape sort of weaving in and between... flying... weaving in between some of these like little rock struts and spikes, occasionally pivoting back, firing some sort of spell, and then pivoting back to head sort of vaguely in your direction as this roaring continues. And you can see what looks like a flash of lightning briefly from the ground going up.
I'll tell my friends about this new fun info.
Make a perception check also.
Well, Nick, you're going to have to spill your beans. I got a 5.
Well, that's what you see.
So wait, there's like a dragon thing going between the fires, and there's lightning coming up.
There's what looks like a humanoid shape, sort of a bulky humanoid shape, but a humanoid shape nevertheless, sort of weaving in between the rocks, heading vaguely in your direction, and occasionally it's turning back and like casting a spell or something, and then continuing vaguely in your direction, and you can hear roaring and stomping and see occasional flares of ground-born lightning.
Lightning demon is coming
There's
toward
something
us.
The hell makes lightning?
How close is it? The flying thing?
Getting closer all the time.
Oh, golly.
Is there any cover?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I got a blanket.
Honestly, not much. There's a couple of, like, where you're standing right now, there's sort of, like, some natural rock bridges bridging a couple of, like, lumps of terrain. So you can maybe duck yourself under there, but you're not really sure how much visibility it would hide. The Stormbarrens are pretty barren.
Are there any big rocks?
There's a number of big rocks, but,
Can I major image the image of a big rock that we can all hide inside?
Mm.
You are welcome to roll a stealth check.
Alright then.
Could I move towards advantage because I'm going to be we're all going to be inside a large fake rock?
For what is approaching in your direction? No.
Okay.
Just
Well,
because
but at least
the
we
nature
get
of
to
its
hide.
the nature of its what it does to detect things.
Okay.
Oh, I
Oh,
hit
no,
the
it's got
fucking thing.
echolocation.
Oh wait, hold on. I still have rope trick.
He do.
We can just rope trick up.
That sounds exciting. And I've never used rope trick in any D&D game before.
At this point,
Oh.
roll your stealths, but at this point, you see that humanoid shape fly straight overhead, just off towards the west.
I guess we're doing stealth.
If anybody wants to make a perception check to try to clock what that humanoid shape was, they can give it a
Okay,
spin.
Yeah.
I'll give
I
it a
have
spin
plus
already.
2 perception. Who has highest perception?
18.
I think Jane has the highest, but I got advantage, so I'm gonna give it a rock.
I rolled an 18.
for perception?
Yeah.
Can we all roll it or just one person?
Sorry, I'm just grabbing something. He'll be able to see it with that.
Okay.
You see that figure flying overhead, just sort of arms splayed out, glancing back over its shoulder and continuing on, robes sort of whipping around it, is a familiar-looking green frog-like creature. That just zooms right overhead, right past you, audibly going...
What the fuck?
They're turning the frogs
Is this
away.
Wind Waker?
Oh.
He can't see through major image, can he? Like,
Yeah,
is that how
I
true
You
sight
can
works? That
see
you see through
invisible
all?
people.
Well,
It's-
yes.
Yes.
But he doesn't appear to, like, he flies just straight overhead and keeps going, just...
Yeah, he might be just too busy.
And
Too busy thinking about hanging some lightning.
And as he does that, you can still hear that roaring and hear what sounds like the stomping of feet. And over the hill that he had just sort of crested over, like when he came into view, you see a huge, bluish, many-limbed serpentine creature rampaging over the rocks, lightning crackling in its teeth, just chasing after this figure. If anybody wants to make if anybody hasn't done a stealth, has everybody done it?
I've done my stuff.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Odd Knight, could you add a well-fed die to that stealth?
I don't think there's that much.
I mean, what's our average? Let's see. We got.
Is that just a D6 for every roll or whatever?
Oh, what about Hyro?
He's a D6 once.
Hyro rolled pretty mediocre.
Okay.
What if we
Well,
all
got
add
70
our
total between
well-fed
us.
dice to our stealth so it ups our average?
I can do that. Here I go.
Our current average is 14.
I got a 1 on my...
Great.
All
Our
right,
current average is 14.
3 stealth, guys. I got 3 stealth.
5 plus 5.
Eh? Was it before? Now was it?
Mine was at 20 before. Now
That's
it's 25 or 18. Sorry, 18. 23 now.
All right.
Now our average is at 15.
Hey, that could
Hold
be
on.
the
I can roll
difference
mine.
between life
Hold
and
on, I
death.
can't find mine. Where's the cube?
Oh, well,
Hey! It's now 16.
Hey. What about Dirk? What do you get?
It's a 22. It just got, destroyed and shoved up because everyone just
Oh yeah, it's way up there.
is using quantum.
Okay. Do you want to use your die? We can give you another.
I have a 22. I mean, it's.
To raise our average, hon.
I understand.
Okay.
Then, Hyro's doing great, right?
Hyro legitimately rolled a 10. I don't know if that,
Oh,
straight bar down the middle, I don't know how that affects.
It slightly decreases it.
I guess he could use his... Did he eat? Does he get one?
Let me
Yeah,
check.
he ate. He made enough food for him.
We see if enough people.
It's an 11 now.
Oh,
nice.
I'll use it then.
It's
Since
something.
he is so low, I mean that drops us.
It wasn't great. He didn't do great.
Look at me. I rolled a 6. Fucking
Nice.
Of course I did. So that's a 28 for me.
All right. With that, we're back down to what we were before Hyro roll. 16.6 repeating, of course.
That round up to
16.6
17.
repeating. All right. The this huge serpentine monster crashing over the hills charges, and you can see one or two little scorch marks on its body, but just like little superficial burns, basically.
He threw some firebolts at it to peeve it off.
And as it sort of charges across the area where you guys are walking, it looks crazed with rage. It looks furious beyond anything you've ever seen out of just a regular, I mean, not a regular animal, but an animal, which this by all intents appears to be. And as it's sort of scuttling with this nightmare speed on these like 6 to 8 reptilian legs, up vaguely past where you guys are all crouched inside of a big fake rock, you see it start to slow.
Alright, bro.
And then sort of crane that massive reptilian head around and just breathe in. Just, you can see the air charging around it. Just
Can it see
Hold
through
on.
giant illusionary rocks?
Can we go into JoJo time real quick? Can we go into JoJo time real quick?
We can't, but what
Okay.
do you want to do?
I want to cast a spell to make a smell somewhere else. Let me see.
I mean, you could neutralize our smell, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. I make a smell like nothing.
I will say, Dirk and Jane, you feel as it breathes in, all of the air sort of charging around you guys, just the air sort of gets pulsed with this almost static electricity, and you feel a weird tingle in your bodies for a
Are
moment.
they marked?
I precipitate Jane and Dirk.
I think it's sensing their polarity, their
I know.
juices being charged.
I know. I just want to try it.
And then as it...
You could make a, the big frog man and just have it go down or like off the cliff if you want. If you can do it.
Huh?
As it
What?
You
looks
can
in
make
your
a giant
direction,
frog thing go off the cliff.
you
so
see its
it's not out
eyes sort
the
of
thing.
glowing, jaw open, static electricity just around its
away.
mouth.
To the side. I jump out of the rock.
And in that moment, it launches lightning breath in the direction of the rock. I'm gonna need one.
A deck save or initiative?
And we'll get to both.
Okay. Good thing I have advantage. It's fine. We're going to be fine.
Oh my god.
By the way,
Can we stop rolling in quantum? Like, fuck's sake, dude. This happens every week, man.
By the
It's
way-
a fucking random number generator.
And it's a bad one.
Dirk, you saw as that frogman was traveling overhead, visibly looked at you guys as he went past, chuckling.
What a
You're-
rude
I
boy.
would have let him. He just laughed at us.
Menacingly.
You,
That sort of got back, but
based on that guy going that way, and this thing's little scorch marks, and his obvious mirth, you kind of have a sense that the frogman just kited a monster towards you.
yeah, he
Getting
pissed it off and brought it to us, and then he's like, "Stupid little babies get killed."
Okay, plan. We befriended.
You befriended?
We befriended. Oh, it's one of... Oh, yeah!
It's
What
one of
the-
those!
It's a long scary.
Okay, so what did we roll just now?
Deck save.
A deck save.
No, well,
okay.
no. Give me the initiatives. Somebody,
Oh.
Vothnak's doing both, I think.
I
But,
tied because I thought it was a deck save.
Yeah, I thought it
we'll
was a
say
dex
that
save.
we're gonna. Actually, who is this gonna hit?
I did run.
Probably all of us.
This is it's actually a line, so
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I guess it
Oh,
could.
okay.
Wait, what?
You know what? It could probably clip Grand, Jane, and Peppy. So we'll say that's what happened.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Is it Dirk?
No, Dirk's a little bit out of the line. It's not like a super wide line.
Son of a
So we'll
bitch.
say whatever you rolled with the tides is your deck save, Jane.
Okay.
And then just pop an initiative in there. I'm just gonna roll this fucking guy. God, look at that
Oh,
speed.
well, I guess I'll just take... So it's an 18 then? Yeah, because I have it.
Nick, can you tell us what the DC we had to pass was?
For the stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get the stab on
It
the
was,
creature?
no. It was 17.
Fuck!
It's all Hyro's fault.
You know, in this case, actually, yeah. Peppy, can you
Yeah,
roll against
or,
this monster?
Or Bobcat with his 3.
We're about back with
No,
his 3. Yeah,
no,
you know.
I'm a PC. It doesn't count.
That's my to battle against monster.
Okay, so, well, he's going first.
Of course he is.
So as the lightning is unleashed in the direction of Grand, Jane, and Peppy, did you guys... Oh, nat 20 on your deck save, Jane? Sick. 18 for Sylvie. And, what's your dex save? Peppy, what'd you get?
1 + 4.
There it is. That's what that is. As this lightning emits, let's just a little loud. There we go. Surging forward, this beam of lightning towards you from this large, almost eel-shaped monstrosity with legs. Peppy fails. The rest of you succeed. Let's roll that damage.
I forget what my health was.
I don't. Oh, yeah, I can check. Did you put it on the thing?
Oh wait, no, I remember. It was 60 minus 13.
Yeah, it says 47 here, so yeah, okay. Here comes the giant zap. All right. So, as the lightning surges into you, this massive, nightmarishly painful lightning strike. Grand and Jane take 25. Grand takes 25 points of lightning damage. Jane takes 12 because she got a crit. And Peppy takes 50.
I'm down! I'm down!
Yeah. You would be, wouldn't you? That's a high number.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I would be down too.
No, you have like 80 health.
As you
No, I have 47 right now.
Yeah, she hasn't healed since the last fight.
Very exciting. It's exciting stuff going on, folks.
And Peppy just drops smoking as this creature. I think the fucking illusion vanishes at that point too, as a result. Which means now it definitely can see you. And it just sort of roars triumphantly. I'm gonna say that was its turn.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Peppy, send me a death save. Dirk, this monster has arrived.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna shoot at it twice.
Sorry, brother.
Is it just a flat D20?
It is, I think you add your con, right?
No, it's
Okay.
just flat. Unless
Is it
it's a
just
special
flat?
thing. Yeah.
It's been so fucking long since I've been a player. I
Yeah.
just tell you to make death saves. I don't even think about what it does anymore. It's
You
just
just gotta
It's
get it.
flat unless you got some real special shit.
right. I think that's actually something. I think there's a class
There's
or
like
subclass.
Maybe
that
life
does some
domain
sort
or
of that.
some.
There's like
death
3
stuff,
things
some
that you're
shit.
doing.
Yeah, there's a couple-
21, and I'm shooting him with my daggers.
Well, that actually will hit him.
Oh. 5 damage.
5 damage.
And then that one hits because I rolled a 19. 5 damage.
All right, you whip 2 daggers at it. Thunk, thunk. They sort of embed into the chest. You see, instead of blood, it's almost like little bits of electrical smoke just sort of burst from the wounds, and it just.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if I apply the poison to the magic daggers, if I miss, the poison still stays on the dagger, yeah? Or is it a new dagger?
I think they teleport back to you, so I think it's the same daggers. So I guess it would still be
Okay.
on there.
Because I just thought about that, so that's good to know. I'm not gonna use it, but it popped in my head, so the question needed to be asked. So I'm gonna run the opposite direction.
I thought you might do something like that.
And I'm gonna go here.
All right. Grand,
Yeah.
this reptilian horror has shot you in the face with lightning. Sucked.
Good luck. I interposed my shield.
Which would make you take.
None.
Oh yeah. Bzzzt.
Sucker.
All of his damage goes to Peppy. That's how it explained.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I
Peppy, you take an
redirect the
additional
lightning.
25 points of damage.
What?
I'm kidding. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the beats on Peppy to give him some health.
Okay.
Where's my D8? D8.
You crouch over him and you wake up.
Wake up,
So
Lieutenant.
He gets 5 plus 4 plus 2, 11 health.
All right, back in the fight.
I like the image of like the screen's filled by Grond's shield smoldering from the lightning. It moves aside to reveal Jane having jumped aside, and then it pans down, and there's just a pile of dust. The hat.
There's a
Single hat.
there's a Gmod burned corpse.
With the pristine hat and goggles on top.
Yeah. Those survived.
Alright.
Peppy got those like
Yeah.
specially burn-proofed.
All right, so Peppy's up
I'm
with a little bit
Not
of
really
health.
sure what our game plan is, but I'm just gonna try and get, I guess, like over. What's its melee range? I don't
You
know.
have no idea. It's
got
a really big monster.
It is really
This
long.
may be a bad idea, but you know,
It's got
we're not
cute-
running away, right? I look at everybody's reactions.
I don't think we can.
I ran away.
We don't have any
That's
falls.
true. That's true. We're not gonna outpace this thing. I don't think.
Yeah. We don't have any epic falls this time.
Oh, you want to see a picture of its full body?
Yeah.
Sure.
Check this shit
Look
out.
at its cute little horns.
So I feel like this is only like 1/10 of the monster. Yeah,
Wow.
I was right.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
pretty
a lot of
wild.
legs.
I told you it's
I
got a
thought
lot
it
of
was
legs.
like a worm, dude.
Yeah.
That's rad, though.
I feel like you could pop this guy. He looks like he's
Squeeze him, just
yeah.
He looks
Like a-
he looks
like a balloon
taut
animal?
and filled with juices.
many juices.
Is okay. So the Votnak.
Vothnak initiates plan Vothnak, which is hit it until it
shit.
dies.
Sorry, no, I forgot. The beads are bonus action, aren't they?
That is true.
Crazy.
Yes, so you can attack it if you want.
I whack it twice.
All right.
Can I? I can't shove this thing to the ground, can I?
You would consider it to be unlikely.
Yeah, all right. That's fair. Where did my D? Okay. 14 plus 9, 23 to hit.
Yes.
I do. Woohoo! Minimum 6 damage.
All right. You
Six
sort of
slash.
hack at this thing, but it's like chopping into a redwood. There's just so much of it. You don't feel like you feel like you did the appropriate amount of damage, but it's just there's a lot of monster here.
Really chipping away. Okay. And that probably doesn't hit. 14 to hit.
No, this one, it just sort of jukes to the side with this lithe reptilian speed.
Okay. Now I'm done.
Why, it's Jane.
It's actually Vodnak.
Botnet.
Oh no! I forgot because Sophie interrupted me in the middle of that next turn.
Stupid
Yeah,
fuck.
Vodnak.
because I forgot the beads.
I roar and I glomp him.
Alright, you're fucking
And you
dead.
don't
I'm
have to
rolling damage.
recklessly
I'm not
attack.
even rolling bolt of lightning hits you. It makes sense, it's a lightning blaze.
Yeah, basically I'm going to attack him.
I go smack.
How does that? Those numbers hit?
Both hit.
I against its, I don't know, leathery hide. Hmm?
It's
Well,
more like sort of smooth and slick, like an eel's flesh.
It's like smacking one of those. I forget what they call. I hit it.
It's a land eel, a leal.
And you just sort of crash Lognak into it twice, sending ripples of pain throughout its body. It is still looking pretty good, but you've definitely hurt it.
34 damage. It's like I've decided to attack part of the big, like, giant heart attraction at the museum that you can crawl inside of.
Yeah.
I'm killing an artery. Or, an aorta. That's a turn.
Now it's Jane.
Okay, I shoot it with 14 damage.
Alrighty.
Do you surge?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I
You're gonna
guess I
surge.
do.
Woo.
Sorry, I didn't prepare for that one. There we go.
Oh, damn it, I forgot Wikidot is still down because of Russian hackers.
If you
22.
click the little tiny button, you can open the cached version. It'll be there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The fuck is that? There's no tiny button. What the hell are you talking about?
The 3 dots on the top right of the Google result.
What does Wikidot do?
It's just wiki site.
Yeah,
Or
it probably has a
various
table that
things,
he's looking at.
including
Oh,
This
okay.
is the page I usually pull up. Let me see if I can just find another place to get it. Please tell me it's on D&D Beyond.
I got it. Let me see if I can just send you this link.
Oh,
working.
grazie. Okay, what'd you get?
22.
Very good. You feel emboldened with power. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Nice.
There you go. You feel real good. And you're not any
Need to think of
taller.
us.
You count your blessings.
Need to think of a
Yeah.
spell. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Hyro. It's gonna turn invisible. And go over here. Now it is the turn of the Behir. That's what it's called. That's what this monster's called. Looking down at the person who hurt it the worst, which would be Vothnak, who just really battered the shit out of it just now.
Uh-oh.
It just sort of looks at you, and then it, like surging like a attacking snake. It just sort of circles and attempts to constrict you with its body.
I resist. Is it an athletics or something? Or is it just
No, it's
attacking?
just an attack.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll be fine.
What's your AC?
That doesn't sound like Botnet.
17. That's how when you squeeze him really tight, it sounds like a guy.
It hits.
No, it just sounds normal.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So don't hug him too hard, or it'll sound normal and it'll be weird and upset.
Where the fuck is you take 32 points of damage as it just sort of wraps its body around you and coils and constricts you like a snake. You are now grappled by the beast.
Reduced to 16.
Reduced, so
16.
16, yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Ah. Kill.
And then as it sort of like looks down on you with these blue glowing eyes, it opens its jaw wide above your head with the lightning crackling within, and it snaps down.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't want to be here anymore. You wouldn't get that.
That's the wrong. That's gonna hit. Oh, I
I
need
gesture to the other side of this monster and I point at Botnak. I say, I'll have what he's having.
He wants to cannibalize me.
Can I find another? Oh, there's one.
Wait, am I restrained or just grappled?
Probably grappled. Actually,
I
I
hope
don't
so.
know. Snake
Restrained
has
gives
a special mechanic.
restrained gives advantage.
You
then.
take 17 points of piercing damage as the bite slams down onto your. You guys watch as this massive snake-like creature wraps up Vothnak. Lightning glows in its throat. It swings its head down and just bites him cleanly out of its own grasp, tilting its head back and whoop, swallowing him.
Hey, this happened last week.
Yeah, I suppose it did.
What is this, a rerun? I go... Oh!
Well, I think it's
Oh,
not
we can
in
hear him.
beast.
He's
Yeah.
conscious. Okay.
And it just sort of like
Heard it.
swirls around to face you, Grond.
I didn't mean what I said about having what he's having.
Foolish beast. He's revealed to me his weak point.
Attack his stomach.
His organs.
The Pepe.
Yeah, make him throw up in his stomach.
So if I fireball him, Botnak won't get hit, right? 'Cause he's inside?
It's not gonna go into his fucking skin pores.
Alright, I think I might just fucking nuke this dude and 5th level fireball it.
Classic
Okay.
heavy instant kill, one hit, let's do it.
So that is 8, 9, 10 DC. Or 10 D6.
It does succeed,
Fuck.
but it's still gonna be a good damage.
32. So
16,
like
it's not bad.
15, 16.
The fire bursts near it. You see it sort of cringe and shy away from the flames, and it tilts its head back and just in your direction.
Huh?
Its mouth's just splattered with Vothnak's blood.
That's my blood. And I want it now.
Is that all, dear boy?
Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, Here.
Dirk.
Well. I thought we were gonna run away, so I'ma have to step up.
We can't run away from this.
No, it's fine. Dirk immediately decided, just like, this is fucking awful, and ran away. But he's gonna
that
step
is
up
fair.
now. He's gonna step up now. Stay mildly away from Jade in case she decides to blow up spontaneously, and then shoot him with the thing.
All right.
$19.
19, eh? 19 does hit.
Now I gotta roll my d6s. $23.
23, Jesus. A well-struck blade from the gauntlet of Dirk into the fleshy hide of the beast, which now looks more wounded than it did a moment ago.
Okay, and I shoot again! Non-natural 20.
Well, yeah, that'll hit.
4.
4.
4.
This one also hits. Not as special, but it also hits. And this creature, now looking sort of lacerated and bloody, just snarls. Anything else? Hello?
No, I was thinking, motherfucker.
Well, take your time.
Well, I was. Thank you. And I had to scroll down, dude. You know, it's a long sheet. I am good. I was thinking about Misty stepping mildly away so he didn't immediately try and kill me.
Grand.
Well, can I make him? I don't know how. I don't think I can help get Botnak out of there besides just whacking this guy.
Yeah, you don't see a puke button on him, unfortunately.
Damn. Okay, well, I'm gonna give him a good old schmack. Oh wait, I forgot. I had taken. No, I only took 10 points of damage.
Don't have advantage anymore because nobody's threatening his space any longer. But
Yeah. Well, are you saying Botnak can't give me flanking from inside?
I'm afraid not.
It's a man on the inside.
You see my face pressed up against its chest.
Oh god,
Like
terrifying.
Jim Carrey.
Now
in the
let's see
back
if
of a
I
rhino.
can. Let's see if I can cut Botnak out. I'm sure that'll work. Actually, I can throw the javelin and then attack with my axe, right?
It's just an attack to use the javelin, so.
I'm gonna do that.
You're all right next
Even
to
though it's
him.
right in front of me.
Yeah, then, yeah.
Broadside of a barn. How can I miss?
Well, you roll with disadvantage if you're gonna chuck the javelin right here.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, because it's it.
If you're using the laser beam, doesn't it not hit the target you hit with the?
No, so it would if the attack hits.
Check the thing.
Oh, never mind. No, it does say each creature in the line excluding you and the target.
What if you targeted the rock effect?
I could, but it would still be disadvantaged because I'm in melee.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just have to chuck the spear. I don't think it's like, yeah. At that point, it's just I threw.
What are you doing,
So,
man?
I chuck the spear past him, not to hit Dirk, but like towards Dirk's direction, I guess, so he can catch it.
Maybe like rock or something. I don't know.
Sure. All right, whatever.
I mean,
So
I could just
you chuck it on the ground.
past the big boy, so he gets sunbeams.
Yeah, whatever. It's gonna make a save.
On save.
Oh,
It's suddenly really-
that's an enormous success.
It's really bright in here all of a sudden.
What it takes.
What? Oh,
Half of 3d8. And I assume it's not undead or ooze.
it does not appear to be.
I didn't think so. Okay.
About to be normal.
Where the fuck is my d8 here? Okay. It take half of 7.
Oh, damn. Well, so 3. You hurl the
really
javelin,
work out in my
the
favor.
sunbeam javelin, right past it, and it kind of clips it. And you're like, well, I mean, I guess I got it a little bit. It was a weird strategy. I just chucked the javelin fucking over there. I'm surprised I got it at all. You got something. You got a
Well,
couple
you know,
numbers.
Yeah, the blind would have been nice. Oh, well, alright, now I just whack him with my axe. 26.
Yes.
7 damage. Slashing.
All right. It is now, unless you want to do anything else,
Not at it.
it is now the turn of Vatnak. Vatnak, at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
You take a little bit of damage, sweet pea. Are these... Oh, one more. You take 20 points of acid damage, reduced to 10, as the digestive juices of the Behir start to melt you.
This guy's pretty long. I don't suppose there's a way out.
No.
That I can... yeah. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go... An attack.
Alright.
His stomach lining.
You are blinded and restrained, so it's going to be disadvantage, but...
That's normal.
You mean normal roll.
Exactly. Alright, let's roll 2 attacks. Here I go. Normal roll plus numbers. My bonus is, of course, plus 7, plus 8 to hit. So that's going to be a 22 and a 24.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that hits. Damn, this fucking guy.
4, 9 plus... I whap into its stomach for 23 damage.
You just start basically just like knocking Lognak back and forth inside of its stomach. It goes sort of roils around in pain. That hurt.
Very cool.
It certainly hurt it.
That's my turn.
So I thought about a spell to use that would utilize a saving throw.
Yeah.
Since Nick was kind enough to tell me what my surge actually did, which was helpful.
Yeah. I like to do
I don't
that from
always
time to
get
time.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't always get that. The spell that I chose was slow.
Okay.
So this is a DC 18 whiz save.
Oh boy. What's its wisdom? Higher than you'd think, but still, it's a high DC.
More likely than still.
And it's disadvantage.
Yes, it is. And good thing for that disadvantage, too. Because my first one, I got exactly an 18, but my second one, I got a 9. So slow takes effect.
Cool.
As you just
What
sort
does
of
that do?
waggle your sorceress fingers, and everything just seems to get real sluggish with the Behir.
So
Suddenly
to
looks
it-
dazed and like it's just had its wisdom teeth out.
Bird, to answer your question, it's half speed, minus 2 AC, minus 2 to dex saves. They don't have a
Nice.
reaction. And they only have 1 attack. They only have 1.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, it is now slowed, and you can see it taking an effect on this thing's physiology, which is normally very, very lithe and fast, but now it's sort of being dragged down by this temporal weight.
I like it.
What's the end?
Okay. I didn't do nothing. The now very slow indeed Behir sort of like sort of leans back partially and raises 2 of those little arms.
Aww.
And it just goes
Yeah? What is that?
and
Wait.
you hear
It just spoke a language.
Yeah, did
that
I...
a-
Was that draconic by any chance?
it was in fact draconic, so you pick up that it is saying, "Great spirits of the storm, lend me your aid."
Uh-oh.
Is that a spell?
It is not a spell.
Okay, because I was wondering. I don't think it can cast spells, probably. Yeah. Very cool. What's gonna happen?
And all of a sudden, the storm worsens.
Hot dog!
Ah!
As lightning begins to strike indiscriminately around you, the clouds
God
growing
damn
thicker,
it.
the rain pounding
Oh.
heavier.
You know, apart from the acid, this is kind of comfy in here. I have the sound of the storm outside.
And crashing down out of the sky, you see a pair of animate lightning bolts
Fuck yourself.
just manifest on the ground.
No.
And it does have something else it could do, but it can't because it is slowed, so it's done.
Can Peppy just like say like, oh great sky god, actually we're good here, thanks, bye bye.
We're real chill down here, actually. You can go home.
I think that'd be good.
Alas. What is
Okay. I really want to fucking risk it for the biscuit again and do hypnotic pattern.
Its whiz is high.
This
Whiz
is
It's
is
not super
high.
high, but it is above 10. It
just
he does a
saved the
bonus
whiz.
bonus.
But my DC is 17. Like that's.
But did you
So what would we do if it was hypnotic pattern? What would be the next?
We would
run away?
attack the. Well, I mean, if it can't, if these
Clear the
things are not
lightning bolt.
independently controlled,
Oh,
we just sort
because
of.
the lightning bolts came down.
Yes.
actually,
If these things have to be controlled by it, then what we do is we all circle around it and get ready and like ready attacks and just all attack it at once and try and down it.
I think
Which I'm
Botnet,
pretty sure we get like
because he's
instant
inside,
crits.
He's gonna disturb it immediately.
did you re-roll to save at the end of its turn
No.
for the slow? I mean,
It fails.
okay. Well, whatever you want to do. If hypnotic pattern might at least if these can be charmed, that would be funny. I don't know. Oh, there's
I
talk on
don't-
the opposite side. Fuck, I didn't realize there's two.
Yeah. Okay. Then you know what? Botnat's gonna have to attack from the inside because he's doing damage. I'm just gonna fireball it. 3rd level.
Alright.
Let me do this.
Yeah.
You would get the lightning bolt too?
Botnet wasn't inside. True.
It probably is going to dodge because it's lightning, but you know, not worth a try.
Oh.
So that's 24. Another success, unfortunately.
Fuck. 12.
No, it has disadvantage on deck saves
Aha!
because of the slow.
Yeah, so that's minus.
I think it's just
Wait,
-2, or is it both? I
That's
don't know.
minus
Didn't it
2
say
to
disadvantage?
It's a -2 to deck saves and AC.
Oh, well, that would have done it anyways. that would have knocked it below anyways. So yes,
yeah.
the fireball does the full brunt of the 24. Gets really hot in there for a second, Vothmak. It's weird.
Very exciting. Wait, did that fireball include the lightning bolt guy?
Yes. I say so.
Let me roll for plus dex. That's no, that's also a failure.
That's impressive.
So another 24. You can see some of the fire just burn away part of this like lightning effect that is manifesting here.
It does a chemical reaction and, you know,
Yeah,
burns
does some cool stuff.
Yeah, the neat.
Anything else? Take that as no, Dirk.
Okay, Dirk's gonna shoot at it again. Wait, does that get rid of the slow? I heard a.
No.
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 No,
that not the
I'm
plan?
just tired.
Oh, okay. I was just like, oh no!
No, I'm just
Like,
really
did I miss
tired.
something
Sorry.
into cogs
That
or
would be-
something?
You haven't been hearing me sign because I was muted when I was cutting paper.
Looks like a lot of work. Yeah. I'm tired.
That's a 16 plus 7.
That hits.
terms of...
Wow, that's amazing. I managed to roll the die on top of each other.
Nice.
What's the bottom one?
Did you get a crit?
No. Okay, 5 plus 5. 24.
24, another well-placed strike sinking into its huge reptilian ribs. It writhes in agony and anger.
Again, a non-natural 20 for the second one.
That hits.
Ooh, that's a 6.
A 6, you say?
I believe it's a 6. Yes, let me double check.
More damage coming this creature's way. It is starting to look bloodied.
Oh.
And I am going to take a couple steps backwards.
Alright.
But not so far close to the cliff that I get pushed up.
I whack it. I whack its pee-pee. I'm gonna, since it's slowed, I might as well attempt it. I'm a two-hand axe.
Okay.
Oh god, actually. No, alright. We'll take the totally cut. Okay. 21.
Yeah.
Hit. 1 plus 5. So 6 damage on the first.
Little bit of a whack, little whack there.
Okay, and then 28 to hit.
Yep.
Another 6 damage.
You are chopping away at this massive monstrosity, which is now covered in all these burns and lacerations. It has definitely seen better days.
That's it.
Votnak, at the start of your turn. Oh no!
Botnak is dead.
Votnak is...
That's a... So it's 66 acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
I got here a 6, a 6, a 6, a 6, a 5, and a 4.
Oh,
That's fine. I'll be good.
So...
What's that add up to?
10...
Mm-hmm.
27.
That's gonna be 33 points of acid damage reduced to 16.
We're good. We're still in the game,
As you
folks.
continue to dissolve.
I'm starting to be kind of annoyed and maybe a little upset and maybe scared about being eaten alive. So I'm going to swing my big log really good. Disadvantage, but advantage, so normal. All right. Okay, one of those is a 2
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
plus a 10. That's one of those is a nat 20 though.
Well, that'll hit. Also,
Yeah.
suck my dick.
I'm gonna roll 3d6.
Choke on it.
One of those is a 1, unfortunately, but you know, we take them as we get them. Actually, I think it's the same roll as the last crit I got. That's 24 plus 8, so 32 damage!
32, another mighty blow from within, and it just sort of lurches and vomits Votnak out onto the ground.
Yeah.
It did it. It's not dead yet, though.
No, it just spits you up. You,
Yeah, but that's
you
good.
passed the damage threshold to
Yes.
have it throw up.
You should call him Vomit Knack.
I
Vomnak.
launch out of its Vomnak, launches out of its mouth, and splat into the ground like,
Oh, within
well,
10 feet. So
vomit.
you're here and you're prone.
Then it's still my turn, so.
Oh, wait, actually, it has to make a con save. I didn't read
Ah.
that part.
Okay, hold on, let's take a look then.
You're still in its stomach, sorry.
Fuck.
But I
forgot I actually got a chance to save for that.
I escaped in my heart.
Yes. You definitely hurt it bad, though. It's starting to look real rough.
Okay, that's my turn.
Jane.
Could this be time for Janosaurus Rex?
Mm.
Oh, should I?
Should it be? I don't know.
Well, that would turn off
That-
slow.
would that be-
That would kill slow.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I'd just like to zap it if
Okay.
that's okay.
By all means.
I zap it for 13.
13. More of a rain of magic missiles into this creature, intermingling with the rain itself. And the Behir is looking really fucking bad now, and is just barely sort of hanging on. Just Anything else?
Yes. I mean, no.
Okay. The opposite of the thing. Got it.
Yes, I'm done. No, there's nothing else.
Okay. These living lightning bolts
Shit.
move this way, and both of them just sort of rear back, and then surge forward, their bodies hyperextending out to 100 feet in length.
Yeah.
Lightning bolting, one on Peppy and one on Dirk. Make dex.
Oh, you see, I thought they were both going this way, and we were just saying, fuck Jane.
You know, they are right. They are lined up. That would be funny. But
I was just like,
but I already
wow,
said
that
it
is
was.
a fuck Jane moment,
I
dude.
already said what it was.
No, that's cool. I don't mind. I would rather it like this, but it was just kind of,
That would be
I saw it line up. I'm like, oh, well, Jane is dead.
So what'd you get, Matt?
Oh, I have to roll a dex save?
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's shooting a lightning bolt.
I was too busy. Yeah, no, I was too busy fucking thinking about how funny that was to Jade. That is 16 plus 7.
That's a success. So you take no damage. You just hit the dirt as it surges
Hit the dirt.
overhead.
Does it hit? Hold on, quick question. If it misses me,
The angle's not right.
what about Hyro?
Yeah, it's not really on that.
Okay,
angle.
I just wanted to make sure because I kind of like Gyro.
Peppy, however, fails his save, I'm afraid,
Yeah.
and takes 25 points of lightning damage.
I'm down.
Peppy's down. Are you? Get down.
Get down on it. Peppy,
Get
once
down
again,
on it, Peppy.
Sustain-
He's down. He's
responds to shock therapy with the development of narcolepsy and passes out in the battlefield.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
This concludes the living lightning bolts. Hyro backs up a little further. Actually, even further.
You crossed the land bridge.
He did. The Behir slowly, barely hanging on, just sort of crawls around where Grand is. Its mouth illuminates, and it belches out a lightning bolt through Grand and Jane.
Oh, but it did displace Valkyrie. Oh no.
So
I was there for a second and its body stretched back.
now you gotta make a dex save.
Alright. I was hoping it wouldn't come back. Oh, good. So.
So you fail.
I'm gonna abominable that.
Right.
Wait, actually. No. Imbobbable. Did I roll the same? I rolled the same thing. But I could use the D6, right, from the well food. Maybe that will free me.
Didn't you already use that for stealth?
Shit, you're right.
Hmm.
Wham. Wait.
So just a
Wait,
failure then?
Yeah.
Okay. As this superheated charge of lightning energy pulses through the both of you. Oh, she's not here.
Yeah, I know she rolls.
Well, we'll deal with her. We'll deal with that in a second. We don't know exactly how much damage our friend Jane is likely to take. However, we do know how much damage Grond will take, and it is 70.
Oh, God.
Hey, you forgot.
That's gonna be 70 points of lightning damage, please.
You forgot the N at the end of that number. Man.
Hey, so quick question. Does sneak attack work with Vothnak inside his stomach?
It does not.
I'm within 5 feet of it.
Okay,
am I?
well,
He is within 5 feet.
Shut up.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dragon mark that.
All right. The Grond
Lightning does.
The Grond from under the bed comes out to stand in the way of the blast. So you take 35 points of lightning damage instead.
Jesus.
It was a higher. It's 12d10. And it just sort of roars in fury that you're still standing.
I roar in fury back at it. This motherfucker. I'm gonna chop him.
Peppy, send me a save. Dirk.
Alright, so Dirk is gonna... Okay. I don't like that angle! I hate that angle! But I have to take this angle. It's a bad angle. Ba ba ba. I'm gonna get Jane killed. Da 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 da.
Gonna get Jane killed.
Oh. He's like fucked, right? He's still up. Grond's still up.
Grond is still up.
Oh, cool. So I get sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is it still slowed? Does it look at the minus to the AC?
It
Yes.
yes. It still fails.
Swag.
Yeah.
16.
To hit.
Yes.
Just whizzes right past it, even with the slow. Oh no,
Oh,
wait,
you got-
with the slow, no, that does it actually. Never mind.
Woohoo!
That's doing a little bit of Homer Simpson over there.
Woohoo!
Merge IQ, they managed to don't divorce me.
24. Once again.
With that, you hurl the dagger, and it just passes cleanly through the eye and into the brain. Just. And the Behir just
Dirk
sort
is a
of
cool guy.
lurches back, just and just rolls over and dies.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the second one at, and those things don't go down, do they?
They do not appear to.
Ah, fuckers. Alright, I'm gonna shoot at it.
Hey Jane, make a deck
Oh.
save. You were in the line of a
Okay.
lightning bolt.
I hope she can make the con.
Oh, it's dead, so.
I rolled a 18 plus 7.
Yeah.
Hold on. I can't find
7 damage.
20. I was
Wait.
using.
In a row.
Okay, I'll just use a different one. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, 7 damage.
When that big old blue bitch got smacked with a fireball, did that look like a significant amount of damage?
It looked like it did a regular amount of damage.
Okay.
I tides, but I got lower.
Oh,
So. What was the dex? It was a dex?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 11.
11. Unfortunately, you do take 70 points of lightning damage.
7D.
Yeah. And then they.
Yeah.
Checked
Yeah.
your numbers. We were 5 off from an injury.
I
Okay.
You said this like multiple times, but I think you want to get. There's an N at the end of that number.
afraid
Nightfall,
not.
come here, honey.
But
Don't
Jane
cry.
has been dropped, and now it's dead now. But Jane was dropped by that.
Now, wouldn't that mean that Dirk missed?
That would have meant that Dirk missed his first attack, but he rolled high on the second one, so we'll just say that was the sneak attack.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give a little bit of health back to the lightning bolt then.
Okay.
Anything else, Dirk?
Works for me. Nah.
All right. Well,
Actually, I will Misty Step over to here.
where you going?
Give me 1 second. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna Misty Step onto its corpse, and end my turn and do a jig on his corpse.
Okay,
He's getting teabagged.
got it. Grand, 2 of your friends are smoking husks, and there is
That's
still much
true.
lightning about.
That's true, and I'm pissed. Also, Dirk took the kill. I think I'm
Oh
gonna
my
hit
god,
him.
you are... I forgot you're under the bed right now.
Oh
Well,
I think I'm either gonna hit its corpse and or Dirk.
Roll a d20.
All right. 18.
18? That son of a bitch, Dirk. He stole your kill, but God, what you hate more than anything is that Behir was ever alive to begin with.
All right. I'm gonna start chopping the shit out of it.
Gron just runs over, screaming rage, and just starts hacking at the corpse. Just,
Dirk is scared shitless.
He looks
He
up and he's
is
just like, "You're next."
horrified.
So that's happening. Vodmak.
I give Dirk the mean eye, and then I just start ripping and tearing. I'm like, this could be you.
am I prone when I exit the thing, I assume?
You are.
Yeah. I crawl out of its mouth like a bloody, smoldering Danny DeVito, and stand up.
Fully nude.
Fully nude. Stand up to my full height, except my chest hat is completely untouched. And, unfortunately, the fact that I had to stand up means I can't get to the beast. Very
Alas.
sad. What I can do is this. That was 5 feet. Then I have 20. I sprint. 5, 10, 15. And I get to the end of my move and I go. I reach it. And I pull out a hand axe. 2 hand axes. Oh! Throw them right at the fucking snake of lightning and see if I hit. 10.
No.
25.
Yes.
Okay. I do a total of 6 damage. Is
You
it somehow?
actually do 3.
It's not magical.
It's not a magical javelin, but you took a little bit of health off it. It got hurt.
Right, and then that's me turn.
All right.
And I'm not reckless. Take that.
Jane, send me a funny little save. See if I recharge my lightning bolts. I get one of them back. And you know what that means, don't you? It means that this lightning bolt is going to go right here.
To Hero. I mean. The
And just
Euro.
bzzzt, shoot through Vothnak
God.
and Grond. This one just soars over the body of Peppy and is going to try to shoot it. No, it actually didn't get its back. So it's just going to dash up to Dirk and it's done.
Hi.
Dirk's gonna go.
Dirk, it's up to you.
Actually,
You have to peel everyone else.
you go to here.
It is probably gonna be up to Dirk.
No, it'd be
TPK. Pa-pa-da-pa, it's a TPK. Da-da-da-da.
We all still have healing potions.
Oh shit.
Oh, I have a healing potion.
Yeah,
So I
you
can just.
pick up Dirk or Jane. I mean, Peppy or Jane. Or maybe Vothnak or Grond. We'll see.
And as a bonus actions. Could just bonus actions again. You just start
Okay,
going.
so 17 dex save. Vathank, what'd you get?
Just use both my level
9?
2s though.
Okay.
But, I mean, not really use
So you take half anyways, because you're
True.
shit.
Swag.
So both of you take 10 points of lightning damage.
Okay, it's not that
As
bad.
it electrocutes through you. High row. Move a little further away.
This guy.
Peppy, send me one. Dirk.
Alright, I guess I'll get Jane up then. I didn't look at the turn order to meta. Nope. I'm going to Misty Step, use my last level 2. And I'm gonna throw, and I'm not gonna throw, I am going to glug 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 the potion into her mouth.
Yum yum yum. Tasty, tasty.
It was a regular potion, right? I
Yeah, it's
forgot what it
2d4
was.
plus 2.
Yeah, just 2d4. Eight.
8!
Jane is alive. Bup, ba, da, bup. Jane is alive.
Jane is alive and she's filled with 8.
I assume that is my turn because I bonus action and
That's
then
a bonus action
action.
and an action. That's your
So
lot.
I have my movement still,
Blanco.
and I'm going to go over here.
To where he is. Got it.
I'm
Ground.
going here though, so it's a little harder for them to shoot us.
The thing hit me.
That thing hit me.
I'm gonna go kill it.
You get an opportunity attack.
They have
From the
10-foot
lightning.
range?
It has a 10-foot range.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, still gonna do it.
I think I missed though. What's your fucking? Yeah, no, there's no way. It
17.
misses. Bzzzt. Just right past you. You don't even notice.
Nice. I don't. I'm too focused on killing this thing that interrupted my hacking and slashing time. Some of it, nat 20.
Alright, we're getting a lot of fucking nat 20s. It's fine. It's good. I mean, it's nice.
I mean, it's gonna be less damage because I'm just using battle axe. But oh wait, wrong die. Well that's better. But it's is it 5 plus? The die is doubled, right? That's the
Yeah,
only change. Okay. Then it is total of 15 damage,
Reduced to 7.
and then I'm gonna do it again. Ooh, that don't hit. That's a 3.
No. This time
Alright.
it just sort of like spins out of the way like a snake.
And then I'm gonna action search.
A reptile
And
known
hit
to
it
spin.
again. That's another nat 20.
Hey.
What the fuck is going on tonight? This is the Stormbarrens of Outliers.
23 slashing damage.
Reduced.
Yeah.
You are really chopping away at this thing. It is rapidly losing its form.
Once more, 22 to hit.
Yep.
11 slashing.
It is barely hanging on. You have really chopped the hell out of this
Good.
thing, but it's still up.
That's it.
Nothing.
I go to join my brother in Angry. And I go across. And I lock eyes with him across the lightning bolt, and I see, oh Jesus Christ, this guy is not in control.
I look at Votnak, I look at the lightning bolts, and I see how one goes, don't fucking dip!
Well, Vatnak,
He's in troll mode.
yeah, Vatnak is in troll mode. Vatnak has rage as a part of his thing. He's its training, so he's more control, but he's still going to attack it because, I mean, it's there.
It's a big monster.
25 to hit.
Yes.
All right,
And with that, Lognak sweeps through the lightning bolt and it dissipates into flares of static electricity.
We're gonna get TPK'd by Kron.
I stare cold into Vodnak's eyes.
I look at him and
A real meeting of the minds.
just going to. I was here, so yeah, 25 feet left. I'm going to attempt to. I guess this is an instinctual response. I'm going to stand there and attempt to intimidate Grond into backing down.
Make an intimidation roll.
Alright.
Is that a pose or?
I have no idea what I'd make you roll.
Intimidate? Or him, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. It's not a good number. I don't think it increases, I don't think. I don't have like a bonus from being raging either, so it's just gonna be a low number. Okay, 10.
Yeah, we don't even need an opposed check.
Rar.
This idiotic fool in his stupid fucking hat. Not only is he taking your kills, but now he's trying to big dick on you?
I just hold Lognak up and try to be larger, you know. That's
Look
a
at that
turn.
thing he's carrying Grund under the bed. That's compensating for something. This fucking swine. Alright, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Jane, send me another one. The lightning bolt time.
What?
Oh,
am I doing?
another death. Oh no, you're awake. Never mind. Fuck. Sorry, I totally
Okay.
forgot. I can see that the fucking symbol is not on you. I'm sorry. My brain is bad. Jane, it's your turn.
I'm going to dump the potion into Peppy.
Peppy. Soon to have 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
1 second. I need to delete it. Nice. 9.
9 health for our
9
friend.
HP. I am alive. Get that fucking icon on me.
Anything further?
Get that icon on him, get it off him.
I didn't think about it. I didn't think you would ask me this question.
Yeah, it was out of left field. I'm sorry.
That's a bonus I could do. Dragon's Breath.
Could quicken something.
I could. Yeah. How about I quicken and I just do another magic missile because I don't know.
It's easy and it always hits. It's a good spell.
Okay. Oh. Well?
12 damage?
Yeah, at level 1.
Pretty good. You see all of these little magic missiles just sort of burst along its body, sending little electrical flares and dust just sort of exploding out of its form. That hurt it. Didn't like it.
I got a 70 on the search too.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Marvelous.
Isn't that a kaboom?
No.
Oh, thank Christ.
Okay. Jane, Peppy, Dirk, and the lightning bolt disappear from view. You have all been turned invisible.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
But so is the lightning bolt. So I'm going to put it on the GM layer.
It's just me and you, Grim.
Oh, now it's really intense between Darkneck and Grun.
I mean, I'm at 11 health, so probably, yeah.
Alright. Anything else? I guess the action, bonus action, so. Alright. Suddenly, the lightning bolt appears because it's attacking and it breaks the invisibility. Doesn't know shit. Got an intellect of 3.
Where is it? Oh, okay, it's up there. I was just like, where is it attacking?
First attack misses. However, the second one of its little lightning lashes it does towards you, Grond, will hit. This snake of lightning just sort of rises up behind you and just whips its electricity through you, I guess. You take 20 points of lightning damage.
Ouch.
And it just... Haro is coming back a little closer. You can't see what's going on too good anymore. Peppy,
Yes.
you're invisible.
I am invisible, but not for long.
Yeah, it's
Because
it's
I'm
any
going
other
to
invisible,
attack.
you just pop off.
Oh wait, hold on.
I was
If I
actually gonna
attack-
have. I'm glad you all turned invisible because I was thinking I was gonna roll to see if it went for the people who just got back up or if it went for the guys up there. But I couldn't see you, so it went for the guys up there.
The issue here is that if I kill the lightning bolts, Grond will kill me.
Kill Braun.
You got Hyro here. You got the Dragon Mark Whisperer. You'll probably be okay.
The lightning
Alright.
bolt third? I thought it was
I am going to fireball it just normally. Oh wait, no, I'm out of 3rd level spell slots. Well, 4th level then.
All right.
Like over here, so it doesn't hit anyone else.
I got you.
So we still have a full day of like trekking to do.
No, this is later in the day. This is late. This is
Okay.
like late afternoon at this point. You guys have spent the day traveling through the Barrens.
Okay. Okay.
31 damage. Wow, that's a lot of 1s and a lot of 6s.
Was a success on its part, but they have really good decks. But that fire definitely did something, and it sort of writhes in the flames for a moment before reforming its shape.
Okay, good. Dirk, it's your turn to die.
Dirk, it's your turn to die.
It's my turn to die. Alright, cool. Give me uno momento. Por favor. I have to read my thingy because I am theoretically hidden, and I got a new thing. Magical ambush. When I cast a spell while hidden, the targets have disadvantage against that spell.
That's true. Is there something you would like to cast upon this beast?
I do. Toll the Dead.
Okay. So this is going to be a straight roll because it has advantage against magic.
Oh,
It's a spell. It's a living spell.
that makes sense.
Sorry, what is this? A wisdom? What is it?
I think it was, yeah. Yeah, it's Wiz.
What's your DC, sweet boy? It's probably higher than a 13.
Yes, my spell save is 15.
Well then, roll your toll to dead as the gong, the Taco bell.
So that's
Makes,
2D. No, that's 2D12 actually because it failed and it's taking damage. So
Yeah.
R.I.P. Oh God, Dirk is gonna die. That's 12.
12 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You see
Oh,
the
no.
necrotic energy pulse through it, and it continues to live, but it is looking wounded.
Oh, it's not Dirk's turn to die.
Grond, it's your turn to die.
Do
Oh,
I
and I'm going over here.
do I roll to decide which target? I don't know which.
How angry do you
Yeah,
think Undergrond is at Vothnak right now? Angrier than the guy who just lightninged up his asshole?
I told him not to do it, and he did it. But also, there's something zapping my ass.
That's true. Where are your priorities?
I want to kill the lightning bolt, then kill Bothman.
Okay. All things in their place.
And then also Dirk, probably.
Oh no!
In that order. I think that's the current.
Yeah,
order.
that can come later.
So, we'll see. Anyways, let's try to smack. Definitely boss. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Just D10. And then for this, I add the again. Hits. First melee hit. An extra D6. Oh well, it'll take an extra D6 of the lightning damage, I guess.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, 12. If odd, a random target in 30 feet takes it in force damage.
Is that what's happening?
Oh yeah, I can expend it and roll, a hit die when I cast the level 1 spell. Oh, that shit. Oh god, I forgot about that. That's stupid.
We'll deal with it. We don't have to deal with it right now. How much damage did you do the thing again?
12 slashing.
With the hand axe, right?
Battle axe.
Oh yeah.
2 hands. Yes.
It
So happy.
it definitely did a little bit of damage, but it still seems pretty sturdy against that kind of
Alright.
weaponry.
I'm gonna second wind, and gain 19 health.
Very well.
I'm gonna spend
Losing my voice for some reason. Driving me crazy.
more gusto, maybe. 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, 14 slashing.
Another strike. It is barely holding on. It is by a thread, even.
I'm fucking looking around at everybody. I'm mean mugging them.
Vothnak, it's your turn.
Seeing Gron turn away, I take a moment to sort of step around and observe what's going on, and I'm going to exert some control and just back off.
Yeah, that seems wise.
And and I'm going to end my rage.
All right. Jane.
Okay, so I kill it.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, let's go.
Let's see, that's 11.
And the magic missiles tear through the beastie. It is absolutely obliterated. Another
I'm
dead
completely
lightning.
oblivious to what's going on with Gron.
Yeah, you've been all the way over there.
I say, I got it, I got it! Hey everyone, I got it!
Yay!
Dirk is just like, "Ugh."
The storm
Move
begins
it.
to partially subside, and you feel
I
that
dealt
you
the
have
final blow!
you have vanquished your foes.
I've absorbed all the glory from this battle!
Have we vanquished all foes? Because I see one 50 feet from me. I run and aggressive towards Jane and attack.
Jane, you're like, I got him! You just see Gron's like, just full fucking tilt.
Jane thinks he's coming in for a high five. Is this a surprise round?
I don't know. Hold on. Hold on.
Should I
Let me-
try and
let
hypnotic
me-
pattern him?
Let me, hold on.
Okay.
Nope, yeah, this is perfect. So, is aggressive like a thing that you do, or were you just like saying aggressive
It makes him
as
go
the word that you want to use to
The
describe how
bonus
you
action
run?
for movement towards enemies, which
Yeah.
Which is called aggressive. Okay, I thought that you were just like throwing in like an adjective in there, just being like, I don't know how to put this into a sentence, but you know. I like both of those. High five him? I don't know.
She extends her hand for a high five.
I fake him out and it turns into a hug.
She embraces you warmly.
There we go. I didn't think I get to use it.
Feels rage.
Yeah, I don't think it plays out. I move a bonus action and then I attack.
You what?
Attack.
Oh. All right.
I think I made myself. This is the third instance in a row. Although I forget how long the rage actually lasts, but 18 to hit.
18 to hit. Hold on. Never mind. Wait. Attack roll is a to hit roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if this works. 3. Minus 3.
Or 15.
15. Oh, wait a minute. And my monk armor is on.
Monk.
It's real.
He's real.
Yeah, my monk is real right now. And because I didn't cast mage armor, because I forgot. And that is my dex plus my whiz. My dex is 3, my whiz is 2.
Oh, well.
So 15, is that it?
Yeah, so that would be he'd hit you then.
Which is what, yeah, so.
Oh, okay.
I hit. Fine. 13?
13 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
Plus
unconscious.
5.
Yeah, Grond walks over, just clubs her over the head with part of the axe, and Jane just.
Okay.
How does he do that while I'm hugging him? Real quick
he
question.
Monk.
No, he's hugging you. He's got
hard
the hand axe. It's a battle axe. He's got the battle axe in one hand, and while you're in front of him, he just sort of reaches out and just pulls it back towards himself into your head, and you just bonk into his chest and fall out.
Yeah, no, it was in one turn. I'm running. I move action, move action, bonus action, action to attack. In one fell swoop.
As Jane drops, you can see Hyro approaching, his hands just sort of moving in the air, and then he just sort of, like gestures in the direction of Grond. Grond, can you make a wisdom save for me?
Sure. Wait, what the fuck is my wisdom? 13.
13. You feel yourself sort of surged backwards, and for a moment everything goes black. And you see the Grond under the bed standing in your mind's eye, scarred and scowling, burned face, nightmarish, laughing with glee at the fallen party member of yours. And then you just see a pair of pale elven hands reach out from underneath the bed where he's standing next to you, grab him by the ankles, just pull him underneath. He goes, "Ah!" And then you blink back into reality and you are yourself.
Gron! Jane!
I assume I'm staring at Jane.
Oh my god!
Around.
Gron! What the fuck, man?
Oh god!
I just got her up with like that healing potion, dude. What the you owe me a healing potion!
I medicine check.
Okay.
Well, actually, do I even
Time's a ticking!
shock?
Look, do something!
Pyro is going to medicine check. You're good.
Okay, I rolled 3 preemptively. I would have been dead. Not kidding.
Yes, I think that would have been very dramatic.
They don't...
No, it would have been really disappointing. Not really dramatic.
No, that would have been very dramatic.
No, he
Disappointingly
I hugged him
dramatic,
and he
but-
clunked me.
I just wanted to hug my big bald friend and he beat me to death.
Now he's got to deal with that. But anyway,
Grond.
Wow, I almost died again. Grond, you're a real problem. Hey, Grond. Hey, Grond. Have you ever seen Beyond the Veil, Grond? Have you? There's nothing.
Hyro sort of walks up to where Grond is standing and just looks him up and down and says, "That is the first time I have seen this Grond in action. Your friend has the right of it. That's a fucking problem."
Yes.
Very problematic. I was very afraid to kill that electrical beast. You know, the one that was shooting us. The fact that I was more afraid of you than it.
Teleport.
That is cool.
Like when I killed the thing, I thought you were about to whack me, and like I just saw the light flash before my eyes, and I just killed the big thing, man.
We must do more work on your dragon mark. This is unacceptable to continue.
Grond. I do not know if it will help because you have magic curse tattoo angry, but it took me a long time to learn how to be angry productively. Maybe I can help. I have techniques.
I have techniques of not snapping as well. I have them in my bag. Do you want some drugs?
That is bad. No.
Drugs are bad, yes. But,
That's a
well,
good
I
way
mean,
to
they're
start.
kind of fun. But at the same time, like, if it helps him not try and kill us all, that'd be kind of cool.
No, I think that would exacerbate things, would it not?
Not if it's
Because
Dream
then,
Lily.
if he went into withdrawal, it'd be like 11 or 12 times worse.
I didn't think about that.
Unfortunately, Dream Lily is not like weed. It is a downer, but it's a relaxant, but it's not quite non-addictive. People aren't going down. Hey, it's just Dream Lily. No, it's opium basically.
Oh, he
So-
understands that. But you know, it's worth the shout.
Well,
So I guess we should like take camp. I guess because we're all like almost dead, and yeah. I mean, I'm okay, but I don't have any more level 2 spell slots. I don't know if those are real in real life.
I don't
so
know what
I
you're
just-
talking about.
Okay, those are fake. I can't do any more misty things.
Okay.
is that what you're doing? It's now at this point probably close to like 5.
I think it'd be a cool idea.
Do you
But,
want to try to find some kind of shelter?
Yeah,
have,
let's
like,
see if we
nothing.
can get out of the rain, at least.
Make
like a small
a
cave?
survival or an investigation check.
I'm going to make an investigation check. It's not very high.
I'll give him advantage
Okay.
as someone who also has good investigation.
28!
Takes like 5 minutes. You find a little cave.
Hell
Seems
yeah.
to be uninhabited. It's big enough for all of you. It's out of the rain. It's still really humid in there, but you're protected
animals,
from
right?
some of the moisture. No animals, no trace of animals that you see. It's just a little divot in the rock that's big enough for your
Sweet.
tents. And you retire.
I believe we retire because we are fucked up.
Very well.
We did pretty good. We didn't die.
Most-
That frog
Against
dude's gonna be an
all odds.
issue, huh?
What's he doing out here? It took us forever to get out here.
That's true. How did he get the fuck out here?
Because he has magic powers.
Oh, I bet he used like a teleportation circle or something to the mine.
Yeah,
that guy,
or
like, is a
use
fucking
the light
hacker, bro.
rail, or he has a fast pass.
Yeah, he cut the line.
Was he wearing the same robe as the?
He wheeled up to the line in a wheelchair. And then he stood
Yeah,
up when
like
the
In
time
a
came.
really
saw through the
fast
thing as
wheelchair.
well.
Yeah.
He literally led that thing towards us. Like, he tried to kill us. We have to try and kill him now. I mean,
Not
we were
right
already
now.
going to do that, but, like, we have to... Obviously not right now, but we need to kill him.
Was he moving in the opposite direction of what we're going?
More like, perpendicular.
Okay, still not where we're going. Okay.
You don't know if he's gonna circle around at any point, but...
Yeah.
I mean, if he does, I don't care right now.
Just for them.
Maybe later. Maybe later.
That's for future us to deal with.
Yeah.
But it's
We'll
sleepy. time
jump
now.
off of that bridge when we get
Who's-
to it.
Whose bedtime story turn is it?
Pyro.
Oh, Jesus.
There once was a man from Peru.
There once was
had
a
a really
man
big
from
shoe.
Nantucket.
No, not that one. That's not funny.
Who had a big, giant, large bucket.
He filled it with sand, and he thought it was grand.
And that is the end of the story.
Now there's a fucking limerick.
Where's Nantucket?
It's in like the coast of Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that story's
All
sad.
right. Are you ready to hear a story?
I mean, I guess.
This story is an old one. A bardic tale passed down through generations. Some of it is true, some of it may be false.
Do we have
I'll
to
let
guess
you
which part?
decide for which. It's not necessary to guess, but
Oh. Can I try to read your face and guess?
sure.
Can I ask follow-up questions to see if...
I'm sure you will have plenty. I begin. Bring. Strums on his lip. Many years ago, 3 penniless hunters were traveling through the towering wood. They had been long without coin or companionship save each other, and the days grew bleak and hard. They hoped against hope that they could find some quarry, so that they might fill their pockets with copper and their bellies with gruel that night. Anything to make their stark lives a little better. But it was not an elk or a moose they found, but a fay. One of the great lords of that ancient court of Thelanis, in a secluded grove. To their amazement, the fay was sprawled out, gasping through dry lips, his chest sunken, skin sallow. Partly motivated by charity, and partly by remembered tales of the gratitude of fay. The hunters tended to the lord, gave him water, rations, comfort. And then at once there was a flash of light, and the fay stood proud and gleaming, and declared that the hunters had passed his test, and shown themselves to be honourable folk. And for that, he would call upon his vast fey power over fortune and reality to grant these men 3 wishes each. The first hunter, thinking of his meager wages, immediately declared, "I wish for 1,000,000 platinum." And at once he held documentation from the Kundarak Bank, showing the fortune of 1,000,000 platinum and 3 copper that awaited him now. The second hunter pondered for a time, then shouted, "I wish to be the richest man alive." And in turn he held papers showing his fortune in the bank, a number that was so vast his mind boggled. The third hunter considered for a long, long moment and then said, "I wish for my left arm to rotate clockwise for the rest of my life." And indeed, his arm began
What?
to rotate.
Why would he wish for that?
What the fuck?
Hi! Sorry!
Hi.
The Fae told him that it was time for their second wish. The first hunter thought of his empty bed at home and declared, "I wish to be wed to the most beautiful woman in EBERRON." And at once a spectacular beauty joined him in the grove and held him close. The second hunter, not to be outdone, declared, "I wish to be incomparably handsome and charismatic, so that I might never be beaten in love." and like so he was gorgeous. And he and the first hunter's wife shared a longing gaze. The third hunter, smiling now, said, I wish for my right arm to rotate counterclockwise for the rest of my life. And thus now both of his arms were rotating in opposite directions. The Fae told them to think carefully about their final wishes. The first hunter did, and after a time decided, I wish to never become ill or injured, to stay healthy as an ox until I die. At once his complexion cleared, his knees no longer ached, and he stood proud. The second hunter declared in turn, I wish to never grow old. I want to stay 29 forever. A flash, and then he looked younger already. The third hunter grinned triumphantly and said, I wish that my head would nod back and forth. And therefore the man was now nodding, his arms rotating in adverse directions. The Fae bid them farewell, and with a flash disappeared, and the hunters, freed of their woes, soon went their separate ways from the towering wood. Many years later, they met again at a tavern in Delathorn, and spoke of their lives since that fateful day. The first man was ecstatic. I've invested my coin and multiplied it many times over, and so my family now sits among the greatest and richest in Corvair. My beautiful wife is truly insatiable, and I've never gotten so much as a cold in all these years. The second man smiled and said, Well, I've built charities across the world with a fraction of my wealth. I'm still the richest man alive, and revered for my goodwill. I haven't aged a day since last we met, and yes, your wife is very good in bed. The third man walked into the tavern, flailing his arms and nodding his head, and said, Guys, I think I fucked up.
I can just see it. Guys, I think I fucked up. I don't know. I couldn't think, and I didn't want to waste your time. I was gonna use the time that you guys are using your second wishes to come up with better wishes, but then I realized it was my turn, so I just went for the other arm. Don't act well under pressure, okay?
Hyro strums a chord.
I nod sagely and stroke my beard.
Yes, that is a very enlightening fable.
When you said rotating clockwise, I thought you meant like you hold your hand out and it's like constantly rotating like a servo.
No, it's like full wingspan out.
If you can't hit, it's your fault.
It's like he's walking into this place like this. Basically.
So fucking stupid.
Here you go, there's Hyro's story.
And that was years later.
Very good
He still
story.
isn't sure.
I think I fucked up.
Take some time to think about it.
Fuck.
I had another one I wanted to do, but I didn't. But I thought this one was funnier.
It's good. Did you write that or did you find that?
I adapted it.
Okay, guys, I think I fucked up. Oh man, that's really good.
I just EBERRON'd the shit out of it. And then he nods quietly and goes to sleep.
Sleepy time.
Everyone should go to sleep at the same time.
No watch?
Nah, you don't need it.
No, that's for
Nah, I think we'll
dummies.
do that. Yeah.
Let's do a watch. We'll just
Yeah.
do regular watch. So
Yeah.
All right, what's number
Dane. So it's Dane first. Dirk and Jane.
Okay. You do your roll.
Yeah, I think your perception's better.
Oh, it is. It's like plus 10 at this point, or maybe 11. What is it right now? Plus 10. Uh, 26.
26. Peering out from this little alcove in the rock, you see the storm continue to pound. You see distant lightning. You hear the howling of wind. But nothing untoward appears to upset you. Real fucking hot here, though. It's hard to get to sleep.
Cool.
Alright. Second watch then.
Pond.
Perception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
My. A natural 20.
Yes.
You stare off in the distance some ways, and you can just make out what looks like two figures passing along, like sort of illuminated briefly in a lightning flash, flying some distance off towards the north.
Humanoid?
It's a natural 20, so I'll say you can see they both look somewhat amphibian.
Okay.
One of them is larger and bulkier and looks to be robed. The other one is smaller and sort of stocky, and you can see what looks like a blade on its back. And they just sort of fly that way.
Are we heading north?
Yes.
Dang. I wonder what's going to be up there.
How are we gonna deal with these guys?
We'll figure it out. We leveled up, you know?
Shut
Huh?
Huh?
We've leveled up since we fought the frog guy before, so
True.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
so we're good.
Other than that, watch passes all right. Third one. Fucking throat tonight.
What is Hyro's perception?
Oh, higher than yours. Hold on, I'll do it. He gets like 1 million. But nothing seems to happen. It's a
Okay.
peaceful night, all things considered.
I'd like to speak to Hyro.
Okay.
Do you think that I can help with the, inquiry? It would, do not want it to happen again.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to force it not to happen without quite a lot more extensive dealing with the problem inside him.
But maybe could help control it.
You know, you're welcome to try. I don't know if it will work, but it's worth a shot, I suppose.
Okay. And we can work together because you know about the magic part.
Sounds agreeable to me.
Okay.
I'm going to then spend the night. I guess I'm preparing for that in my head.
The morning comes. Unfortunately, you are still in the Blackcaps, something that makes you sad when you look around you. But you are perilously close to your destination.
How perilous. Okay, let's go inside.
You'd like to continue the journey?
Yeah, go inside of the destination and get inside of it.
We are where we need to be.
You step out bright and early in the morning and begin making your way up the last little slopes of the Stormbarrens until finally the dark clouds overhead part. And you can see now, coming out into the gray morning sky, the Kyrrilspire in all of its glory. This huge, oddly shaped, impossibly narrow mountain that seems to go so narrow and narrow and narrow to the top, it almost looks like a church steeple. If it continues going on like that, you can't imagine the peak itself is any wider than a pencil's tip. You can see all around it are these sort of low, rolling, rocky foothills, and sort of various little odd ridgelines. And the thing that strikes you the most about this is not the fact that you glance away and it looks like the mountain has a subtly different shape. You've seen that plenty of times now, just observing it from the distance. What strikes you is that these hills and dales leading up towards the Kyrrilspire are alive with life, vegetation, plants, trees and moss and little streams running through it. You can hear the chittering of woodland creatures. It's very bizarre to find this sort of Eden surrounding the Kyrrilspire so deep into these treacherous mountains.
Jackie, don't sit on my envelope. Jack.
What did the note say about going up the mountain?
The note said
Get your butt and
that
dick off
the
Stop it.
I gotta change the track. The note said that the mine was beneath the Constant, which is apparently somewhere around here.
Okay.
It didn't mention specifically ascending the spire itself. You're not sure. As you sort of walk forward, those of you with good perception, and certainly Vothnak with his eagle eyes, can see far off in the distance, over this sort of rolling canopy of inexplicable trees, you can see a handful of things that strike you. One of them, somewhere off to the northwest, you can see what looks like a massive waterfall just sailing upwards into the air, flowing skyward, and just sort of spilling over itself and like vanishing into nothingness towards the top.
Oh,
You can see what looks like a number of small chunks of rock, little floating islands that are almost kind of orbiting the Kyrrilspire like asteroids or moons. And on the underside of the largest of these, you see what appears to be an upside-down temple of a kind. That just from this distance, you can just make out it's got a temple-y sort of shape, and it just slowly drifts by on the base of that floating island. And the only other thing you can really see from this vantage point is much, much closer to the actual base of the mountain itself, where you would begin to start climbing into the mountain proper. You can see what looks like a faint grayish pillar of light. This sort of like dull, cold-looking gray rises maybe a good 50, 60 feet above the canopy, and you just observe that. You just see it.
Takeshi's castle. Okay.
Those are what you can sort of see from the vantage point as you first step upon the precipice of chaos. Which looks, despite its name, relatively peaceful.
Well, hope we don't. We're gonna walk in there and then, or
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, we're gonna kill. Well, then kill us. We kill him. I guess we just have to continue.
All right. As you begin to descend into the forest proper. Not like fully forested, but like there's a scattering of trees. There's more rolling hills that are more just sort of covered in grass. But there's definitely a lot more foliage as opposed to the zero foliage anywhere else in the Blackcaps. You sort of descend onto this soft, almost like spongy forest floor. Feels damp and almost a little springy. It's hard to say. It's not like... It doesn't feel necessarily unnatural. It just feels like oddly sort of soft. Almost malleable. And as you're walking ahead, you can see a little ways through, maybe, I don't know, 100, 200 yards off, you can see what looks like the light of a campfire burning. A little smoke trailing off from it. You can't really make out anything other than the firelight this far away. It's the first thing you notice coming into the actual area.
Want to look at it. Follow smoke.
Yeah.
Okay. We go.
Woo!
All right. You start heading in that direction. As you get closer and closer, you can see that the oh, Christ. You can see that the fire is beside what looks like this raggedy canvas tent. There's a series of little tools and some sort of satchel left on the ground around it. Looks like maybe like hunter or trapper's gear, something like that. And sitting on a stump near the fire is what looks like an older half-elven man with this sort of like wispy gray beard and very dark eyes, who is just sort of like hunched over the fire and just sort of prodding at it with a stick.
How far away is he?
About, at this point, probably like 50 yards.
And is he facing our direction, or?
He's facing, like, if you're at 6 o'clock, he's looking at like 8.
Okay.
He's not quite
he's
facing you,
our
but he's
direction.
facing vaguely in that way. He's not like zeroed in.
Should we go up and talk to him?
Yes.
Let's go. Be nice. Let's have a first best foot forward, smile on our faces. Okay.
My first foot is my best foot.
That's true. It always is. Because you know what? Always in a good mood. Here we go. Never in a bad mood. Never happens. Stop saying I'm in a bad mood. Shut up. Okay, let's go.
What do you mean I look tired?
Snack.
You just approach, you just say, "Hey, I'm Botnak."
Yeah.
Alright.
Now, you are a troll.
Are you guys all going over there, or is it just
I'm there.
Botnak
Yeah.
stalking out of the woods? Okay.
Yeah, we're all going up there.
So as you guys approach, and Vothnak sort of like declaring himself, the older man just sort of looks up, peers into your eyes, and says, "Hello, my name is Mole."
Oh,
no,
God
I forgot this
fucking
was
damn
a
it.
thing that happens to us.
Wait, it could be a coincidence.
How do you spell it?
Oh, you.
This
I
fuck
checked-
again.
I just wanted to
God.
wish you a good morning.
Shut up!
I see you've managed to survive the treacherous journey through these blasted mountains.
Yeah, no thanks to your frog fucking friend.
Oh, well, he certainly has a mind of his own, doesn't he?
He's an asshole. You should, like, abduct his mind and then jump off a cliff like you did the last guy.
Nevertheless, you have persevered. It's no mean feat. You certainly are tenacious, aren't you?
That was a serious suggestion.
I'm sure it was.
Vothnak is going to sit down and stop paying attention for the duration of my bathroom trip.
He's gonna sit down, look him in the face, and go like, "Fuck you."
And just glaze over.
Yeah. It is a remarkable effort. It's a pointless exercise, of course, but perhaps it was a bonding experience. And comfort yourselves with your companionship as you fade into irrelevance.
Yeah, totally companionship.
Also, I understand that you had an encounter with the Elder, our friend with the mustache.
The Elder?
The older gentleman.
Oh.
Was this when I was Batman? No.
The gith, you twits.
We all just look at him like he has 7 fucking heads.
This is troublesome. If you can't even remember things that happened last night, I don't know how you could ever expect to do anything.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! Lot of brain injuries since then.
So it would
No
seem.
thanks to you. Yeah, Battle Plan Omicron. Worked out great.
He's a fine person. I think you should get to know
Oh, you're
him.
talking about Grandpa.
Yeah,
Good
Grandpa. He's talking about Grandpa, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the saviors of the world themselves.
Are we actually going to be? That's kind of cool.
No,
I
very
wanted to
unlikely.
eat Grandpa.
But you say there is a chance.
I expect you'll get a chance
That's
to catch
creeping
up
up.
with him sooner or later. Probably sooner. He's very much eager to revisit the matter which ended so disappointingly for him the previous night.
He ran away.
It sounded like you ran away.
Yeah, he ran away after
actually, we
It was
we
called
ran.
a tactical retreat, actually.
He
It
ran
was part of
away
the
after
jump.
we ran away. And then
Well-
his friends ran after us, like bros.
Yeah, and then one of them exploded.
So I have heard.
More than one.
Very interesting indeed.
Well, one
That is
exploded
a
more
matter
than the
that
other.
bears further consideration. But for now,
Consideration.
Hey, quick question. Was the scouter report on me just ignore me and do me last? So that's what it felt like.
What?
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 It felt like I was getting ignored in that fight until I did anything.
You'll have to ask him.
I don't know. I didn't hurt anybody. Did not hurt a single person in that fight.
Well,
Well, yeah, they were Gith. He didn't actually say that. Dirk isn't that racist.
I certainly hope that you'll have many more fantastic experiences with the fine people of the monastery before your journey through the Blackcaps is over.
That sucks because they're probably nice people.
Oh, they are, they are. They were somewhat contentious upon our first meeting, but they came around to my way of thinking.
No, they didn't.
I can be very persuasive. I'm sure you'll come around sooner or later as well.
No, you aren't.
Just over there, the Kyrrilspire. Very close to my base of operations now. if only to march across these cliffsides and lay siege. Heroes, upon the threshold of villainy.
Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I tell y'all something?
What?
I just realized. So you know the frog.
Mm-hmm.
We were like implying that we wanted this like soul-sucking metal to make really small monkeys.
That's like walking into like a military base and being like, yes, you have this material called ricin. We're going to make some animal crackers out of them.
What if the monkeys climb inside of you and steal your soul?
God.
Perhaps not the soundest of business plans.
Oh, okay, shut up. I wasn't telling it to you. You weren't allowed to listen.
I hear everything.
I mean, I did say it out loud. You weren't allowed to listen to it.
Well, if you can bring that sort of acumen to your assault upon my gates, I expect they'll fall sooner or later. Perish the thought.
The monkeys are really smart.
Well,
They won't see them coming.
I consider this a friendly meeting of the minds again. Just reiterating a point that you appear to have failed to grasp. The uselessness of this endeavor. I'm really just looking out for your best interest. You could blow this whole mountain to smithereens and it wouldn't do anything in the long run. All those trials and tribulations you faced on the way here. Honestly, largely a waste of time and effort and blood and gold. It's sad, really. I am not above mourning for the wasted lives of your short-lived kind. You only have very little time to make the best of things. Why waste it doing nothing at all?
To be fair, this is more productive than sticking drugs up my butt and trafficking them. So,
Actually, I believe it's even less. At least that has purpose.
That's
People
just,
get
like,
materials
your
to get high
opinion,
from.
man.
That's providing a service to the community.
You're not allowed to say that.
That is true. Well, I mean, that's just like your opinion, I guess.
I mean, this person is like blatantly evil, Dirk. Then.
Blatantly evil? Now that is a harsh accusation. What have I ever done to give that impression?
You made a man kill himself.
You ruined
I did
that
not.
family's life.
That man
Yes,
was
you
long dead.
Yeah, but the kid, though.
Yes, that's what I said.
What was he long dead from? Natural causes?
Natural in a certain way of speaking.
Yes, you.
Yeah, poop is natural.
Am I not natural?
You're poop.
Get him, Dirk.
I believe he just called you poop. So you're
called you
legally
poop, man.
required to die.
He called you poop.
Well, I suppose I've been bested then. You know what? Take it all. Take all the KD-14, take all of my research, all of my notes. Take me down, take control of the monastery, set them free. Gain the concordance of Iron's aid, make them your army.
That's
Kill
the
me
first
and desecrate my
unstinky-
corpse, parade my head around on a spike. Have at
You
it.
don't have a head.
Everybody has a head.
Yeah, but you don't have a corporeal form.
Not here, I don't.
Well, then how are we supposed to put your head on a stick if you don't have a corporeal form here?
Take
Yeah, can you tell us how to do that?
Take
Yeah,
your
I'd
pick
like
of
to
any
know.
of the moles lying about. I've got several to spare. You can have a few.
I don't
Everything
mean the
has a head
bodies
that
that
you
you
could get,
steal.
like, you know. Pop.
Steal? I prefer to think of it as commandeering.
Of course you do. You're evil.
Again, as we said before, it's really a matter of perspective. I'm sure that you are considered to be monstrously evil to the creatures of the wood, who are hunted for their flesh and blood. It's really not much different. Only we're not trying to eat you and be a waste.
I feel like eating them is better. At least it's going like the circle of life, you know, whatever.
The
Yeah.
circle of life. Not with those Vidalis farms they've been setting up.
What's that? What are you talking about? Can you tell me about the lore?
Your
It's gonna be
Bob-
factory farming.
Your barbaric people have learned a more efficient way to kill livestock. Breed 'em and push 'em into a machine. That seems to be the natural order of things. There's a circle of life worth respecting.
What machine?
Some sort of killing device. I don't really care about it. I just know it's there.
And it's for making meat?
Out of certain things, of course.
What about the vegetals?
You take them out of the
Jane,
ground.
I mean, we can't
Ground.
just eat meat. What about the vegetals?
Jane, he's referring to just meat in this instance in the sentence.
Yeah, I know, but that's not going to solve world hunger. We need vegetals. Are they
Who said
doing it?
anything about
Are
solving
they
world
breeding
hunger?
vegetables and stuffing them into?
It's
Yeah, Jane, you're
what
bringing a lot
horrible-
of you're bringing a lot of your own flavor to this
What a
conversation that was not
monstrously
in it.
horrible idea, solving world hunger. Could you imagine the disaster? How many businesses would go out?
Is every single thing you say like comedically evil?
You just haven't thought about the bigger picture. You don't have
Everything-
the eyes to see it. They're too small. Too
I'm just
constrained
saying
to
it
a single
doesn't really make
consciousness.
sense in a world where it's just like, oh, we don't have enough meat, but we have too much vegetables. That probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
She's
Fine.
riffing.
No, I'm just criticizing this world building. It's fine. We have a lot of land, it seems.
Of course.
You're saying we have huge tracts of land?
So are you gonna do something terrible to this person's body now, or like...
What person? Mole is here. Haven't you understood yet? There are no people that I inhabit. They're gone by the time I set up shop.
Again, what does that mean? Like, are they dead before you enter their brain? Like, you know...
We like to prime our carriages before we enter.
Oh, so you killed them before... Oh,
Kill
so you
them?
just
No,
killed...
that would be barbaric. We simply do a bit of pruning. Of things
Well,
that are
you're-
necessary.
Look, life starts at conception.
Did you just say Inception?
Yes.
You're not alive until you've seen the movie.
I think he's implying that he gets rid of
I can't
the.
even say it.
I think he's implying that he gets rid of the original host's soul or mind or something, essence.
I really don't
If
care.
you just prune the tree off, all those little tree limbs, they won't have a life, though.
I'm actually gonna get up and leave.
Well,
think it
Not
would-
listening.
Stupid. Agree with you.
It
I
was
walk away briskly.
It was fine
thank you,
chatting
Chris.
to such clever figures. A real meeting of the mind, this was.
He said mind. There's actually several. What a dumbass.
Just sort of looks over his shoulder at you and says, I was hoping to have a conversation, but I can see that you're a little bit preoccupied, so go on ahead then. March brazenly to your death. I don't really give a fuck anymore. It'll be interesting to watch.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Poopy.
And then he reaches over to one of the tools and just slits his own throat.
God damn it. Every
Oh.
time.
It's
Every
so
fucking
gruesome,
time with this
man.
man.
Did you notice that he said a bad word?
Yeah, I
I
think
think
he
we
got
got
pissed off that we didn't want to talk to him.
Yeah,
He just fucking he feeds off his own ego is what he does.
Yeah, he seems really up his own ass.
He's doing everything and anything to try and slow us down and intimidate us.
And that proves we're right. I think.
That was real good when you called him poopy. I think that really hurt.
It definitely struck a chord.
I think he might have feared that he was poop.
I think he might have been actual poop.
Nick wanted to do like some really good world building and like reveal like bits of the lore. We were just like, "You're poop, dumb, fuck you."
You can't always win as a dungeon master.
He doesn't.
Listen, we almost died like 9 times today, so our brains are a little preoccupied.
Yeah, I
We're
do
like, fuck
hate
you.
the sadness of not being able to get all that out. But he doesn't present an engaging conversation as the person he is. You don't want to talk to him. No.
He thinks he's more charismatic than he is. Because everything he just says seems very just blatantly, I'm bad.
Very
I'm a
mean.
bad
What if we
bad
interact
boy.
with the other like dream demons and they're just like completely normal people? It's just Mole that's like specifically like a Joker version of the dream demons.
He's just hyper.
He's just
aggressive.
fucking like that. Like
Yeah, they're just like, I don't even...
everyone
we
else
don't
everyone
even
else is like
him that
cold and
much.
calculated, like, oh yeah, we're doing this to take over your universe. Mole, oh yeah, he's fucking weird. Yeah.
Let's ask everyone we meet if they're secretly a brain bug, and they'll tell us.
Or else it's entrapment.
Yeah, they have to tell us. Well, next time we see him, we'll just make excuses. And then
Nick is like looking at the notes that are like, here's the Deus Ex Machina that I was going to reveal to them in the Mole conversation. And he's just Control-A-ing and hit delete.
What?
And so we won't know how to fix. He won't know how to like beat the game.
No, I was looking at something.
Oh, okay. He's still gonna try and kill us.
Well, I think he will. I think he's gonna realize that we're really epic, and then we'll fight. And maybe once he thinks we're a threat, we'll have a really interesting back and forth.
And we'll see if that happens.
I just
All right.
Listen, if it wasn't 12:30, I could talk.
What?
about
I'm not. I'm not saying. I was just looking at something.
Look, I was just,
Why are you? I was just reading something.
it. We know that you're just so upset, Nick.
Okay. So you continue on through the Kyrrilspire's lower reaches. Give me a sec. Okay. So you saw that shit when you were up on that cliff. Those weird-looking things in the distance. Is there any particular way that you want to go, or are you just walking around?
well. I guess. I mean, try to take the straightest path we can to the spire, right?
So just beeline down the middle.
Didn't it say we have to come from the south, right?
That's right.
You
Or
are,
which-
you are coming from the south.
Okay. Well then, yeah. I mean, although we don't have any extra like this isn't high up, is it?
What do you mean?
Like we can't get a good view of what's ahead.
Not really. The best view you had was when you first like came upon the area, and even then it was kind of blocked by, you know, a bunch of cliffs and hills and stuff. So you didn't have like a perfect bead on what was going on.
Well, I'll have to keep our eyes peeled for other things of interest, but head towards the spire by the most direct path we can.
So, you start heading in that direction, just basically due north towards the spire. As you continue to walk, you start noticing man-made structures. Little huts and wooden, like almost like log cabin type buildings. Some looks like dirt roads built through parts of this area. Looks like even from this far of a distance, you can tell that whatever this little, almost like a village that you're coming upon, you can tell that it's abandoned. But it sort of just stands out here as the first civilization you've really seen since the pit stop, where Parker's Peak. Lost my train of thought.
Civilization.
No, it was before that.
The last pit stop? No, that's after that.
That was even later.
Yeah.
Fuck. Whatever, it's gone. Just continuing on. Straight on.
I'd like to. Is straight on ahead lead to the village?
It's a little bit off to like the right side of the path that you're walking, but it's in the vicinity.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look at it.
All right. You head over there, and you can see these little probably about 5 or 6 buildings, and a little watchtower almost. All of it. You can see in some of the buildings as you're like walking around through the windows, furnishings, not really fancy, but just like sort of the sparse decorations and furniture of like hard living folk. There's a large divot sort of dug into the ground here, ringed with stones. You figure is probably like a communal fire pit of some kind. And there are a number of boxes stacked here and there that denote mining equipment and tools of that nature. There's also a stable, but there's no animals in it. Looking around at everything, it doesn't. There's a weird sensation that you've walked in 5 minutes after somebody has left. Everything is kind of left in a hurry, but you can see visibly dust and cobwebs sort of coating various items around here. Looks like it was abandoned some time ago, without much notice, it appears. There's no like nothing's like shattered or broken. There's no like signs of a struggle. It's just like everything is just kind of left. Like you can see through one window onto a little table into one of these cabins. There's what looks like an ancient bowl of stew just rotten. just sitting there with the spoon still in
Take a
it.
sip.
A little bit of stew still on the spoon.
Mmm. That does sound yummy, but well, is there any building that looks, no, I don't know, bigger or more important?
There's one slightly larger building. It's the biggest one. It's closest to the fire pit, almost kind of like a in contrast to the other ones, which are more log cabiny, Abraham Lincoln type shit. This one kind of looks like almost like a longhouse, like a Viking longhouse kind of. That's visibly, clearly the largest structure in the town, other than the watchtower for height, I guess.
Does the type of architecture ring a bell for Peppy? Like, does this look like a particular culture that people would know of?
History check.
Like, oh, that's Roman, or oh, that was made yesterday by Jimmy.
History check.
History. Haha, I can use my brain blast. 11.
11?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing that strikes you as particularly striking about it. They seem functional. It's not a lot of effort was gone into, like, beautifying the architecture here. It's more like these were built to serve a purpose, and that purpose was to contain individuals.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, nothing really fancy, nothing that really catches your eye. They don't look ancient, but they don't look new.
Yeah.
You see for a moment, there's a well here in the town. You see for a moment what looks like a shape, like a dark shape, just sort of like crest over the edge of the well for a moment, just like in sort of the shadows of the trees, and then just go in.
To the trees?
Into the well.
Oh.
Like it crests over the outer edge and just goes
Oh,
in.
okay.
And you just
Botnet,
caught
see
like a
that?
glimpse of it in shadow for a moment.
Botnet, did you see that?
Yes,
Could you describe it to me as if you were 100 feet away?
maybe.
It was a little quick and a little obscured by darkness.
No.
Damn.
What?
Is
Do
it,
you think we should head into a building real quick? Because I don't think it's very friendly around here.
we could check out the longhouse? Take a look, see. Keep an eye on the well.
Do you want to go in there?
Yeah, let's check out the longhouse.
Okay, you pop that one
Just
open.
keep our eyes peeled.
And it's basically, it's a large mess hall, essentially. It's, you know, the big long table in the middle, all the chairs on the side, many of them just very slightly pushed back. Not like somebody leapt up from the table, but like somebody politely departed the table. An array of rotten food. Just a smorgasbord of filthy, decaying junk across this table, flies buzzing in the air. You look farther ahead towards a door to the back, and you can see the door just shutting as like something low to the ground, almost kind of like slithers behind the door.
Okay, someone left here in a big hurry, and I think that might have been the reason why.
Hold on. The door is shut behind us?
No. Like there's a door on the opposite end of the hall, and you just saw it shutting as something was sort of like moving behind it.
And you said the thing that we saw go into the well looked just really
It looks
dark.
similar. You only really caught it in shadow again.
Okay.
What if we made a rock glow and then throw it in the well?
I feel like that might just attract attention.
Mm-hmm. we could look in the building here and see if there are clues.
True. All right, everyone, spread out. Look for anything that might have indicated who was here, why they were here, where they went.
I guess we're investigating the longhouse.
Okay. So, make an investigation check. Are you just checking this main room, or are you going through that door at the back?
See this main room first, because I don't trust that door.
Make an investigation check.
Fuck.
Wow.
Anyone want to help me?
I mean, I can do it. I have plus 11.
God, why do you have... I'm the smart one.
He also
I have 7. I have 16 intelligence. Yeah.
How the hell do you have higher investigation than me?
Rogue.
Proficiencies.
expertise.
When do I get my proficiency?
You don't.
You already do. You don't get expertise.
Yeah, I have expertise in investigation and
Oh, you can't get expertise?
I mean, you could, but not just from going up your level in Wizard. You could take a feat.
Oh, okay. Got it.
but anyway, that's a 26.
Searching around this area, the only thing of note that you find is that there's some trace elements of some sort of pale, almost like bluish, like slime left on a few places on the floor and on edges of the table, parts of the wall, just like little trace amounts here and there.
Pale bluish slime. Looking at that and seeing the texture, like the way that it, I kind of, is there like I just get some object off the floor and I poke at the slime. It doesn't react.
No.
I try to spoon it up and see how it moves.
It's viscous. I mean, it's slimy. It doesn't
Does the
behave
move-
in a way that is striking.
Does the movement remind me of the things we just kind of almost saw?
It's entirely possible, and the weird thing is, now that you do notice something odd about it, the hue of it is slightly changing, fading
Like
over,
an oily thing?
like gamer lights.
Oh.
So it is like going through the rainbow, or is it?
More, like very, very gradually, yeah.
Okay. Okay, we have a pretty enemy, guys. Watch out.
Can Peppy
kinda-
take a look? Does this look like anything?
Make an Arcana check.
Alright. 16.
You're not 100% sure. The weird color stuff suggests Key 3. You know, the churning chaos. The plane that the Kyrrilspire has built over a manifest zone to. But you don't, nothing jumps to mind as like an organism or something that would leave this.
I'm
Alright,
going to
well, we got some chaos thingies going around.
Ooh, I'm gonna scoop as much as I can into a vial.
Great. And save that for later for a drink.
Yeah.
Wait, we have chaos emeralds?
I mean, if we find some rocks, maybe they might be in them, but no. Chaos creatures.
Oh.
Chaos control.
That'd be an interesting thing. Yeah, it's control. Okay. I assume that back door is gonna lead outside. Well, we saw it close. Does it lead outside?
No. It appears to go into an interior chamber.
Okay. Well, then maybe something is in there. Now, there is the thing in the well, which is probably different. So if we open that and we start some sort of situation, then that thing might creep up behind us. We could press this, or we could go look in a different building. What do you think? Peppy.
I think we should investigate further into the longhouse.
Okay. I heave Lodnak onto my shoulder and follow Peppy up the door.
Okay.
Let's see, can I do anything to make us... What's invisibility? How we spell? Hold on.
It's a new day. So.
It is a new day. Okay, good. So I think I might just cast invisibility on me and Vothnak.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I do that.
So you're both invisible?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You are opening that back door?
Slowly.
Okay. It opens. Now that you know what to look for, you can in fact see a little trace of that slime near the threshold. And you step inside to a pretty modest office, relatively small. There's like an old desk that is sort of like askew at an angle. You're not sure if that's just it's been here a long time and it's getting warped or something, or if that's just the way it always was. Nothing on the desk except for a perilously close to the edge inkwell and quill, and a couple of what look like little journals stacked on top of each other, with no writing on them. There is a little like placard on the wall, almost, with like a necklace hanging from it. And there are, a couple of odds and ends, little bookshelves, things like that, a cabinet of files or something. You don't see any entities, you just see this room.
Is there any trace of the goop?
Looking around, you can definitely see it in a couple of places, yeah.
Is the
Is there an
inkwell-
entrance or exit? Another one in here?
Not that you can see.
Okay, I don't like this.
Is the inkwell? Can we tell if it's full or not?
You look in the inkwell, and it's dry. It's gone dry.
I check on the bottom of the top, under the table.
All right, you look under the table, and you see the bottom of a desk.
Interesting.
Is there any what is the word? Not trap, like a trap door underneath the desk or anything? Any hidden doors?
Main investigation.
28.
No.
Damn.
Is there like a cool pattern in the floor?
It's just wood. It's just like wood planks, basically.
Is there like a warling though that makes like a funny face?
Unfortunately, no.
This place. Okay. I look in the desk.
You look in the desk. Okay. All the drawers are unlocked. First couple you open are empty, except for one of them has like this really, really old like bottle of gin, basically. And then lower down you find one with a sort of basically like a spiral-bound notebook in one of them.
Is it actually gin?
And it smells like alcohol.
Okay.
Everything else either has it feels odd that these drawers would be this empty, so maybe something was taken from here at some point, but other than that there's just the gin bottle and the little notebook.
I'm going to add the gin to my inventory and then read the notebook.
You open up the notebook. It's a lot of technical stuff. It's a lot of bookkeeping about finances, diagrams of these sort of like pulley systems and mine tracks and all this various logistics and engineering concerns for what you imagine to be building some mines up in this area. Flipping further to the back, you can see some scattered notes here and there about yields of different materials. KD14 comes up again and again and again and again. Definitely bringing out a lot of that. A couple of references to their employer making a few unscheduled visits to just sort of supervise everything and making everybody a little bit uncomfortable, because the CEO showed up basically to the dig site and was showing up more and more often, more and more regularity. Mentions mining. It appears to be like a foreman or something. This guy, some guy in charge, mentions that never had this much oversight when we were mining this back during the war in the Thornwood. Appears to have a history with mining KD14.
Wait, did we know that it was being mined before during the war?
You knew that imports were coming in from somewhere,
Okay.
and were stopped right around the time the war ended and then started up again recently. Yeah, you see that. And then the writing starts to get a little weirder. It starts to get a little more clipped. Sentences get a little shorter, and then they get shorter, and then at a certain point, he's just writing, got more, accident, build, find more. Just like weird, like staccato, just mindless. And then you flip to the next page, and this is not an artist's hand here. The definitely more of a technical artist, but it appears to be almost like a crude, not necessarily crude, he's got some talent, but like an odd-looking self-portrait. It just says, it's looks to be like a middle-aged human man or something with like real deep lines in his face, sort of short cropped hair, and it's weird. Most of the middle of the face, like the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the facial features you would recognize, have been like almost like they were drawn and then like smudged out with the side of your hand. And written underneath it, it says, "Am I me?"
I think that's Mole.
Well, it could have been a mole. The guy we took was half elf, but
The next couple of pages are just cruder and cruder drawings of this self-portrait, more abstract than the ones before it. Lines getting thinner, more smudged. Am I me written underneath all of them, until the handwriting almost degenerates to like a toddler's scrawl and then basically illegible. And then the last one is just almost sort of like just a grayish blob on the page with like scribbles underneath it. And you flip a few blank pages, and then you get to the last one, where written in a completely different handwriting is, well, that wasn't so hard. I should probably get rid of this thing.
Okay.
Yep, Mole.
What was the last intro though before he started getting weird?
It was another description of Mole making more unscheduled visits and spending apparently a lot of time with the some of the other foremen, and that for some reason he was traveling with what the guy described as a giant grung.
Okay, yeah. He doesn't know his frogs from his toads. Okay, then there was that, but then what's with the slime, huh? What's with the chromatic ooze, huh? Which should still be in this room.
You
Were
don't
there other
see
really
it,
should
no?
be.
You don't see
Were there
it.
other pieces of furniture? Was there a shelf?
There's a few shelves. There's like there's some chairs, a couple of bookcases.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. Oh, what if it is one of the pieces of...
I think we're playing prop hunt here.
I touch the chair really fast.
It falls over.
No.
I don't think that's it.
The shelves, there's still plenty of books on there.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Okay.
Were the rest of you guys just like waiting outside, or like what was the rest of you doing?
I mean, Dirk helped with the first thing, so he's been around.
Are you guys like chilling in the longhouse, or like?
Yeah.
Alright.
Then I'm going to take every book off the shelf
All right,
and stack them on the desk.
you have done so.
All right. And then do this to every shelf. This is just multiple. And then,
You all of a sudden feel like a this distant pulse. And you feel what almost feels like this weird tremor just passes through you at like a few seconds later, just like what the fuck, and then you sort of blink, and then you realize you can see your breath just.
Cool.
Did the pulse come from direction?
Did you just say cool?
Cold.
Oh,
From the north.
literally cool.
What was that?
It came from the north.
Okay. The north. I guess it's one of those manifestations. I stop. I look around the room again. Nothing's
Everything
changed.
seems
Temperature.
more or less the same. Really cold now, though. It's weird because it was hot as hell just a moment ago. It's like it went straight from like 80 degrees to like 20 in a second. It's really jarring.
I fucking run. I look outside, looking north to see what's going on.
You run outside into a winter wonderland. It is completely
God
covered in
damn it.
snow.
What month is it?
It is the winter, but it normally doesn't snow up here or that fast.
No, I want to know which, like Christmas in July, which one to say, because now it's winter month. You can't make that joke because it's winter.
I think we're approaching spring. I think we're in EBERRON March essentially, so we're getting there. But
winter March. Well, that's fun.
it is just. It looks like snow has been falling for 2 nights. Like the snow is deep and dense and on everything.
Does it snow in Drome?
Honestly, probably not, based on where it is geographically.
Oh, everything is white.
Are there any like tracks in the snow?
No. Freshly fallen.
Big of a clump of snow.
Is the mountain different? You said again.
You look over at the mountain and you can see it's a slightly different shape, and you can see snow-dappled peaks just rising up towards that point.
I eat a clump of snow.
It tastes really like water.
It tastes really fucking good.
Not water is good. Oh.
Was there a cover on the well?
No.
I sort of approach it slowly.
You look down. It's dark down there.
Does it go down further than my dark vision?
Actually, probably not. You peer down, into like the now grayscale dark vision down at the bottom. And just for a moment, you see what looks like something move into a tiny crack on a brick. Just
Oh, Peppy,
Yeah.
it can fit into tiny crack.
All right, so it can change its shape. It's probably liquid.
Dirk's butt clenches.
All right, slime, interdimensional slime. Is that what we're dealing with?
Yes. I've read about this one before. Eve Othnak has 2 in the pile of books. So that's in there. Go back inside.
okay. Go back inside.
I don't see any minuscule drops of slime in the wall or anything. Do I like see kind of a crack or something?
Nothing that really jumps out at you.
Okay.
This weird. Also, it is still in the well. Also,
Yeah.
what is the word for the white?
Snow.
Snow. Look. Lots of snow.
Yeah, that wasn't there before. I'm not
No.
sure. I'm guessing it has to do with the mountain.
They said it had random things. I wonder if the water from the snow that I ate will turn into grass inside of me next time it changes.
Dirk, with a face full of snow, because he also has never seen snow before, turns and looks in absolute horror.
It is okay. You can eat grass,
I don't think I can.
And
but
then,
maybe. Oh,
as you're sort of standing there just inside the longhouse, Dirk is out there fucking shoveling snow in his mouth. You see part of the snow just sort of give way near where Dirk is. And you see something emerging up out of it. Just as you can see off to your left, what looks like something coming up out of the cracks in the floorboards.
the floor.
And you see a horrendous amalgamation of bluish-gray tentacles and feelers and weird, slimy, gooey globules with these ravenous, snapping fangs that don't even really appear to be attached to a mouth. Just emerging out into view. And they're
It's
gonna
not
get
good.
I'm going to attack it.
you.
Oh my god, what the hell?
This is what they look like.
Mmm.
Ah, that's
He is not surprised. He felt it with his mouth. He is alert.
And with the emergence of the slime beasts, I'm gonna call it the end. I
Yeah.
don't want to run a fight right now, but
Good thing nothing.
Was a good one, I think.
slime happening.
pretty good.
Bye.
Bye.
Slimer.